You know what I mean? Like I don't have like 50,000 Chanel bags or I have a collection that suits me and I love it and I'm grateful for it. So if you guys want to see it, just let me know. Because like I said, I will post that like on a Wednesday. And in terms of like other kind of
What is
content,
popping? Your boy Roger Real D Cool here. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I was out checking out AI the Great, Aisha the Great. Checking out her last video she did. But I'm thinking heavily for the opportunity to be able to see you guys tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. I had a long, fragrant day today. Very fragrant, all right? So I hope y'all are ready to hear about it, because y'all know I'm going to talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know what I mean? So I'm just thankful. And I was checking out Aisha's video because she does Navitus. And because I've been buying a bunch of Vivamores. I have like 5 Vivamores now. And tonight I thought about grabbing another one, either of Vanilla Vice, and I forgot what the other one was. And I was like, man, I should grab that. I'll smell going back and forth, but let me just start the story over again. So I woke up this morning, thank heaven, and I'm like, all right, let me see what's going to happen. I knew 2 things was happening. I knew Saks was happening with Guerlian's, release here. I was under the impression that this was something very new. I mean, that's what my essay said. And she said, well, they're they only have 15 bottles and they're bringing it here to Saks on City Ave, right? Now I'm looking at it now. This has been out since August. So I'm late. I'm way behind the scale. But again, like I told her, I really only like the Guerlians, the old Guerlians. Like, I only like the old. If you look at my cage, I think I put some pictures up or a video up of the cage I did today. If you look at my cage, I got the old Georgios. I like the old school bottles. If I had to buy a new Georgios, unless it's Italica, which really still got the old school style, I'm not buying the new stuff. I'm not buying it. I would rather try to find the older bottles from somebody who's reliable. Like my supplier at one time used to be out of California. That's how I got most of my Georgios. And then there was one in Chicago. In Louisiana. And I was getting some of my Georgios there. But we talking about way back in the day. Y'all know when I first got into the game, maybe like 9 years ago. I was just lighting it up. After I got tired of dealing with the designer stuff, packed that joint in a box, put it on eBay, and sold all them bad boys. But, it was like, man, the Guerlians are the bomb. So last year I went, in fact, it was this year. I went down there and I noticed that they did all new bottles. I'm like, what they do all new bottles? What happened to the bottle with the gold stripe on the side? I had Spirit 2 Double Vanille, Tonka Imperial, Iris Ganache. I had Angelique Noir. Only one I have left out of all that, and I forgot what the name of this was, but she told me what the name of this was today. And because it's not on here, it's called Elixir Charnel is what's actually on this bottle. All right? And I thought this was Angelique Noir, but it's not. It's called something else. And I'm going to see if I can find out what it's called. But she had told me what it was, but I forgot. I was just so excited, after going there and having lunch with them and everything. They had hors d'oeuvres. Hey, I'm getting there. I just got finished getting some coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm up there drinking champagne. And I wasn't even supposed to be there, but Paulette, Messe, and friend said, Raj, she told me, she texted me this morning. I said, what time should I come? She's like, well, they're having their lunch and everything from 12 to 2, and then they coming downstairs. I was like, so she said, but luncheon is for, like more or less when I got there, it was for the people, all the SAs who worked. Not just a Guerlian, but this the whole situation. And then some people who came in from France with her from Guerlian. So, and I forgot her name too, but I did get Shelly's name. Nevertheless, so it was really cool. It was a nice situation. I'll put the pictures up on YouTube as well. They're already on Facebook and maybe on Instagram. So I said, well, what I want to do is I want to bring my fragrance up there. And let Now I'm trying to find. All right, Guerlian. I'm gonna bring my fragrance up there. The classic. This one right here. What she was? This is not Angelique Noir. What is this? Oh man, she told me what it was. And I doggone forgot. And by the time I find this fragrance on here, it'll be 9 o'clock in the morning because they have so many. I'm trying to find out, is it part of a line? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put in because now I really got to know what it is. Elixir, right? Charnel. Now some of you may even know what this is, but Gourmand Cocaine. Gourmand Cocaine. That's what I got left. She's like, oh, you still have? Yes, I still have some. And it kind of reminds me of Angelique Noir though, because it has the chocolate thing going on with it. So notes on this bad boy, my vintage is warm, spicy, cacao, chocolate, sweet, vanilla, and rum. Imagine that. So I gave it to her. She's like, can I spray it? Can I spray it on me? This is a Guerlian rep. Can I spray it on me? Sure, go ahead, spray it on you. She sprayed it on. Oh, I said, yeah, that's how I used to feel when they had these bottles. Now they got a whole different bottle, and I will show you shortly. So then I said, well, what about this one here? Are you familiar with this one? Now again, I'm talking the Guerlian rep who came from France. You know, not just, and I ain't saying not just, but saying, you know, she came from France, and she has some people with her. And then it was Shelley who represents her at Neiman's and at Saks. So I said, have you smelled this? Have you know anything about this? She's like, oh, yes. How? Everybody want to ask me how I got it? No matter how I got it because I'm a collector. The difference between me and a lot of people who do fragrances, whether they're on YouTube or whatever it is that I'm a collector. Again, y'all know I was a bass collector, guitar collector, coin collector. I collect stuff. I like to collect stuff, and then I start purging it out once I'm done. Like, I don't really need that anymore. I don't need that. That's what I do. But this right here I kept. And I found this accidentally because I was getting my closet together. You know, I'm OCD around here. Y'all can see everything is neatly done, right? And I'm like, yo, what is this? I open it up. I'm like, oh, snap. And the name of this is Le Pleu Bonjour de ma vie. Now, this is a collector item. Collector. And I say I would never sell it. Well, I can't say that. I don't want to sell it, but it all depends. Because these actually indeed do rise in price. Anything in Guerlian rise in price. Like if I try to get like Iris Ganache right now, and I'm not talking about the new bottle, I'm talking about the old bottle. I probably got to call my man OG Gabriel out in Las Vegas because the Guerlian shop is out there in the Bellagio, and that's where OG hang out at. So I'm like, OJ, yo, man, can I get that? You got the Irish Ganache? I didn't think about it till she was like, it was out the Bellagio. But I bought a couple things from OG, in the past. But yeah, definitely need to pop off on that and grab the Irish Ganache. Not the new one, because I don't like the bottles. But she explained to me, she was like, oh no, these bottles are the original bottles. These bottles are not the original bottles. So Spiritu Double Vanille, they had the gold strip going down the side. All those. Irish Ganache, gold strip, all the gold strip pieces. Oh, there was another one I like. Anyway, that was when I came into the game with the gold strip on the side. But nevertheless, I mean, I'd rather find a gold strip than get the new bottles. And again, and plus these bottles, when they're selling these was 75 mil. Now everything is 125 mil, and it can go anywhere from the bottle I got tonight, which is tobacco honey. Now you know, was $380 plus tax, $400, $402, $402. All right. So anyway, the notes on Le Pleu Bonjour de ma vie is musky, vanilla, powdery, amber, sweet, white floral, almond, citrus, nutty, and fruity. And let's see, we have a nose behind this fragrance. We do not. Angelica, pink pepper, and citruses on the top. Orange blossom, candy, almond, and rose in the middle. And vanilla, white musk, and incense of patchouli on the bottom. I can pull it off. And the reason I know I can pull it off because It said incense. Now, just looking here at some of the price. Now, again, these are people who had these up for sale. Let's hear what some of these people who are trying to sell their juice in this bottle, some of them not even full, what they want, right? Guerlian, 4 ounce, Le Plus, Dijon for May. That's 250 mil. This is a 60, or I think this is 60. Let me see. I think it's 60. Anyway, yeah, I'll take them all. I think it's 60 mil. I can't really see. I put these glasses on because this light is on back here, and I needed better lighting, so I just started using this light back here because I was told I need better lighting. So this is 60 mil right here. 60 mil of the Yamin. Beautiful. Still got the sprayer, everything. Totally original. La Plus de Mauvais first edition, this is a first edition. $554.90. Someone else got a 60 mil. And I have the card too. I gotta look for my card. Where's the card at? I thought I had this card. It must be underneath. Where's my card at, man? Because the card, I mean, it really don't make a difference because it's still off the. I'm looking at somebody and they had their card showing. I'm trying to see what I did with the card. I remember seeing the card. Oh, I thought I put it in the bottom of the box and I didn't. I remember seeing the card around and I probably forgot that card was a part of this package. $850. $850. Someone is attempting to get $850. Now you might say I'm not paying $850, and I would say the same thing. I ain't paying no $850 for no DMRV for the day. But what I'm saying is it appreciates in price. Someone else is selling theirs $450. Someone else is selling the big jumbo bottle 8.4 for $1,400. So that just goes to show you that's how Guerlian juices are. You know, they're collectible. Some of these are very collectible juices. I'm trying to figure out that one that was supposed to be vanilla E. I think it's Shalimar. Shalimar has vanilla thing. Yeah, I think Shalimar. Melissa Me. Yeah, this got the vanilla. Okay. I'm trying to figure out which one we was talking about when we got down there. I was like, what's that with vanilla? But anyway, they were impressed. So when I'm going places, whether I'm going to Nears, whether I'm going to that event, if I'm going to an event, more likely being a collector, I'm going to have something that they probably don't have anymore. If Georgia come to Philly, I'm coming in with the old school bottles, and they're going to respect that because I have Ooh Star set, like bother me, Ooh Star set, and I also have the Shooting Star set. Y'all remember when I got that? I bought them in a package. I still got them there. There was like little 5 mils. I still got them. The Joff, Fars, Zanzibar. Well, Zanzibar isn't the Joff. Man, y'all know what they are. Alcott, a couple others. So I still got them bad boys. I still got a little bit in each one of the 5 mils. And yeah, they are with us. And then the Shooting Star, you know, that Neo, of course. Everybody like Neo back in the day, and all them other ones that are Shooting Star set. I really wasn't a Shooting Stars kind of guy when it came to dealing with Georgioff, you know, but you know, I got them because they're part of the Shooting Star set. They came in the set, came in the book binder, right? And then when I got into it, I started getting into the other, like Ivy Rao, a couple others I had in the blue bottles. Then I got into Suspiro, I had Capriccio, Duetto, had them bad boys. I don't have them anymore. I got rid of Duetto. I think I have Deprecio, I have Vivace. I have all the old school stuff, bro. I'm old school, but I'm not old school. What I'm saying is, some things you don't get rid of. I should have got rid of Duetto, but he gave me some good money on that. And then he claimed that it didn't have all the juice in it when he got there. Some people just get on my nerves, right? But I dealt with it. You know, it's cool. So anyway, there's Bone, and this right here is what I said was, I don't forget already again. See, this guy can't remember. He was even doing a friggin' video right now. All right. So, but that's what this is about. What did I say this was? It wasn't Angelique Noir. It was Gourmand Cocaine. I should have write on the bottle because it doesn't even say it on the bottle. It says Elixir Chanel. Gourmand Cocaine. Gourmand Cocaine. I kind of want to spray it on myself, but I'm not. Because every little bit in here is worth some money. Lay that right there. Won't be spraying that. All right? And let's see how much somebody trying to get for that. Christiana Nagel did that, and Sylvain Delacourt. All right, so let's just go and see somebody when they, they show you like people on Amazon. I'm not Amazon. People actually trying to sell it. So, in fact, there's nobody trying to sell it because they don't have it to sell. But your boy got it to sell. If somebody want that, you gonna pay for that. You gonna pay for this. They don't even make this no more. That's like when I had Irish Ganache and Neiman's. They said Irish Ganache is gonna be discontinued. They gonna have it. Are you serious? Yeah. So I was trying to get the bottle. They wouldn't sell me the bottle because they had to send the bottle back with them. So they sprayed me out maybe about 20 mil. Man, I went through that 20 mil so fast, Irish Ganache. It was unbelievable. I would like to get that. If I'm gonna get any Guerlian back, I like Spirit. I like Tonka Imperial. I like all them dips. I like Angelique Noir. Like them all. But if I want it back, I want Irish Ganache. That's all I want. That's all I need. Go to eBay. Yeah, I mean, give me the Irish Ganache. I'm tired of playing with you. Stop playing with my feelings. I need to have that. Holla. All right? Irish Ganache. Good to see you early today. Absolutely good. Good to see you too, brother. And thank you again for the holla at your boy. Because it really smelled good. Again, it was a good 3-4 hours. It wasn't bad. 3-4 hours was good. But while it was popping. So this is like, go out and hang. Maybe go to the club. Get a good dance on. Because actually Jules is popping right now. And it's not even 8 o'clock. So I might go out, because I ain't go out last time. I might go to Jules, get a little dancing. I got a friend around here. Come on. Ain't nobody dancing. Except the women. And they know since I hit the door, dog, it's like, let's get it. Get in line, because it's about to go down. Because your boy, all right, y'all know how I flow. That's how I flow. Hold on. Paulette is calling me. Hello. How are you? I am doing a video mentioning you now on my video. Yeah. How you invited me to the sex situation, and I appreciate that. And what were you? I understand.
The song will last forever. That's fine with me. Let's freestyle to the music. We'll take our time. Cause I'm so into you, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was just leaky a little bit. It had a little leaky thing happening. And, I don't know. I opened it because when we opened it up, because I waited until I got down Perfumology and I opened it up. And Neil was like, oh, it's leaking. Yeah, he was like, it's leaking. So I'm like, okay. Got you. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't. I was about to say, because I'm like, hey, oh, yo, you know what I mean? Right. So when you said it again, I'm like, huh, what? And that's I was kind of, okay, I got you. Right. I see. But how do I get off the car? Well, when I bring it back, they'll put it back in the car. Right. But do you sure? Oh, you said it was good, but I'm saying, that's a lot of cake. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay.
Buenos dias, Roger.
Yes.
I'm sorry about that. No, because like I said, since I was going buying for a gift for someone,
Mm-hmm.
and get it and have you do it, because if I would have bought it anyway, I would have never got the $50 gift card. But I said, well, I'm going to plan on giving money,
Right.
and you can keep the $50 gift card, and I'll give you a present, and I'll have that present,
Got you. See, yeah, he said that. Okay, I got you. All right.
So that's why I put myself when I was down the phone.
Right.
That's why I was trying to explain to you, but you might not have understood what I was
I
trying
didn't. I was so enamored about the whole event. So, okay, yeah. So what I do is I bring it tomorrow. And then, just so you say you want me to get it?
I offered you my kisses, but you said no.
Right.
Never happen again. Don't
Right.
you know? Don't you know?
I got you. Okay.
Maybe you don't know.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I got you. Very good. Yep, I got you now. Now we nice and clear.
I'm gonna show
Absolutely.
you so I can have some privacy. Good.
Right. Yeah, it's good looking. I appreciate that. All right, well, hopefully they do. Hopefully they do have it. I'll let you know. You're not working tomorrow? Okay. That'll be fine. I'll bring it tomorrow. Because, I mean, because I opened it, still want to take it back because I shouldn't open it. Because I shouldn't open it. So you still got to take it back anyway.
Yeah, well, let's try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Well, still, you open it up quick, so that's a reason to bring it back.
That's true, right? Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time,
Right.
I used to lose my mind when I thought about sexing you.
Let's put it back on the car, right? Let's take it over there.
Picture here and there, the tease you used to be.
That's true, especially that's an expensive figures, you know?
So 15 minutes
Right.
on the phone, I hear the breath you moan, leave me here laying alone.
Got you, and then we take it from there.
Do I call tomorrow night? Hoping
Right.
you just might breathe that moisture in my ear. But
Got
baby,
you.
that was
Okay, well, it shouldn't be an issue because I don't see every problem with that. I have no reason coming in and doing anything else. Much money I done spent there, you know what I mean?
trying to
Yeah.
live a life that's right, not keeping score. Baby, I've changed.
Indeed.
Don't wanna do those crazy
I looked at all these belts. I was doing a belt video the other night. All my belts. I'm like, that's a lot of money for belts.
I used to change the sheets several times a week, from blue to green to red
Right.
or brown.
I got you for the situation. Okay, but I'm gonna have to bring that back too, though. If they decide to do it back, then I got to bring that back too, which I would. Okay, I'll put that in the bag right now.
We were sitting
Right.
the sky, sip a glass of
I
wine.
got you told me I'm about to spray. I'm glad you told me.
Before we realize it's too late, a decision we must make.
Gotcha. But that was a good thing too, because like, whoever gave it to you didn't want them to be drinking one of them either. You know what I mean? Just getting all of a sudden, because the bottle was wet. I'm like, why's the bottle wet? And I was absolutely, yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Right.
Don't wanna do those crazy things.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. Exactly. Okay, we can do it that way, and then
Yeah, I was kind of wild back then, you know what I'm saying?
right.
But you know what it is. You know how it is.
Got you. Okay. What did it look like? A lot of people was actually buying today?
Whoever would have thought all the friendly calls lead to this one.
Right.
Hey,
And they definitely surpassed that.
but you did
Okay, but it wasn't all in this fragrance. It was the makeup and everything, right? It was the whole situation. Right, right.
One time, as you lay across my bed,
Right.
very little said.
Wow, that's a good thing, though. That was great. That was great.
Now, could there be another way? Or would you do and say?
Oh, no doubt. Oh, yeah, it's definitely coming. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me know, too, before I got a little wild over here. And oh, it's good. Yeah. You know, I did had a little come out. And, you know, I was willing to spray a little bit on my arm, and everybody was smelling. It smells good. It smells smoother than the one that I was making one called B. And we was comparing it to the one he had down there, B, and, you know, the Guerlian. It's like, nah, this is much smoother. It's definitely smoother than the B. So, yeah, everybody liked it. Everybody liked it. Absolutely. At least I got an opportunity to check it out, though, because I hadn't smelled it until we went up there and got it, you know? Mm-hmm. Right. Gotcha.
I mean, you know.
Right.
Where we go from here.
Okay.
I mean, you just
All right. Well, we got it. Just let me know. I'll probably come around maybe noon, 1 o'clock, something like that. I should be up and running.
What time?
Noon, 1 o'clock, something like that.
Okay, cool.
Is that good?
Yeah. Because tomorrow we open we on these holiday hours, so we open quarter to 11 as opposed to quarter to 12.
Okay, got you. So you'll be open. You'll definitely be open. Got you. All right, sounds good. I'll call you when I'm on my way now. I just put everything in the bag just now.
when I write my book,
Oh, no. I got a package. Definitely, I got a package. Yeah, it's here in the box. It's wrapped up and everything. So, yeah, I got everything. Yeah. When you said package, what do you mean by package? Yeah, the plastic. There's no plastic, of course. There's no plastic, though. Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's right here. I got everything right here. Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. All right, check you out tomorrow. All right, safe travels. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do that call, and wasn't no need for me ending the video for that call. So we was talking about the sax event and the honey tobacco, and I think I don't know if you could have heard the conversation, but I misunderstood. Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood what you were saying about the package and everything. But we got it together. Everything is cool. So, I'm gonna let y'all check it out. Bada bing, bada boom. Since I stopped here first. And this is the package for honey tobacco. So again, or tobacco honey. Now, again, the thing is, this has been out since August. It's been out since August. The only issue this had was, when you open it, it was leaking. Now, I'm not sure whether it has something to do with the screw here. There's a loose, like it's a loose screw or something there. So I'm not sure what that was, but it was actually, some of it was leaking out when I opened it. You know, I took it down Perfumology and opened it, and it was leaking out. And it's like it's still kind of, but oh snap, is that it? Okay. Yeah, you can see it around, yeah, it's still leaking. You can see it around the atomizer. So for $400 with tax, it should definitely be on top of this bad boy, not leaking like that. But yeah, this atomizer is loose, so it seems as though it must be a loose atomizer. Here's what it is. You can even see the wet on here. I'm kind of documenting it too. That way, you know, bada bing, bada boom, they can see what's up after I look at the video and make sure, you know, they ain't hear all of our conversation. But for the most part, yeah, it's a little leaky for $400. Not sure why, but it's a cool bottle. But I don't like it. Again, this bottle or the original bottles. I think the original bottles. The original bottles are better. Absolutely. And but it's tobacco honey. And it's good. It's a good fragrance. I mean, now, let's keep it real. There are a lot of honeys out there. Put it again. Hold on. B has that type of performance. The type. Oh, well, B is this is a whole different animal because this is smoother, right? And the B is brighter, it's faster, and I think it probably lasts longer. I had B at one time, then I kind of sold it off. But yeah, I like B, but I had some other honeys that I kind of like more. I mean, I like back to black honey. I still got Salvador Ferragamo's honey. So I had a Salvador Ferragamo Golden Acacia. I got that. My man turned me on to that. The same gentleman that turned me on to Perfumology, well, before it was Perfumology, and turned me on to zoology, like, wow, you gotta go to King of Pressure. They got zoologists up there. And that's when I went up there and started getting into zoologists. The same guys the one that turned me on to Golden Acacia. I was busy trying to get his, and I finally got mine out in Lancaster. But again, this they gotta fix that bottle. It's leaking right here. They gotta fix the bottle. So let me wrap this back up because it has to go back because it's a leaky bottle. And we can't have that. So we're gonna put that back in there. Hopefully they have another one. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. That's what she was telling me because I texted her and told her that the bottle was leaking, and she was like, "What? Huh?" I said, "Yeah, it was leaking," and that was it. So she called me and let me know what to do. Bring it back, and hopefully they have some more. They only have 15 bottles there though, so I bring it back. No leaky. I can opt to keep it, but I'm not gonna opt to keep it. I'm saying, no, I'm not gonna keep it. No, I want a non-leaky bottle. Even though I'm not gonna be walking around the house doing this and it leaking, but no, you gotta fix that. That's a leaky atomizer down at the base. They need to change that up, okay? You gotta check on Virgo. War last week is completely nuclear. Yeah, I can tell, cause I still smell it. Well, I sprayed a little bit here when I got it. I will say, the little bit that I sprayed, what time did I get down there? Probably about 4, no. Maybe about 3 o'clock I got down Perfumology. And I took it out and sprayed it. I don't smell it anymore. But I ain't spray a lot. I just like, and that was it, you know? And then a couple other people sprayed it, and they smelled it, and they're like, yeah, it's all right, it's okay. But I didn't know it was out since August. I mean, they had you think that at this event, it was something new or something groundbreaking. And somebody said, nah, man, it's been out for a minute, so. What's happened? But nevertheless, it's cool. It's a nice fragrance. And for me, you know,
Love is what I had.
It's leaking. Gotta go back. All right, so it says, good evening. How do you feel about Spiritual Double Vanille in the new bottle? I don't like the new bottles. I talked to the rep today. I said, there is a good chance that you guys did not change the formula. It's like, no, we didn't change the formula. You know, we are Guerlian. We would never do that. We're not going to change the formula. In other words, they're not Estee Lauder or somebody like that. Because I'm telling you, the Guerlian, they changed the formula on Love. Love used to be straight red, stain your clothes. Now it's almost like pink. They changed the formula. Estee Lauder, though, it's Estee Lauder. Change the formula. That's what they do. Get more out the juice. I'm not sure why they changed the formula. Maybe they thought that they don't need as many marshmallows in it or whatsoever. Nevertheless, they changed the formula. Is what it is, right? Also have a Tom Ford Sahara Noir, which you're not going to find anymore unless you try to find it on eBay or something like that. But I have so I'm only saying that to say I like to collect. I like to keep stuff I collect. I have a Barney's store, Greg Loren, classic. Can't find it, and if you do, it's gonna cost you some money. So that's how I do things. I don't mind getting fragrances. I like to get legendary fragrances, and when I do get those, I try to hold on to them. Now again, another one I sold because I was trying to make some moves was Bond New York, Andy Warhol. I like Andy Tower too, of course. Andy Warhol with the face. Man, it was hard for me to sell that, but I had like maybe, it was a 50 mil too. It does a 50 mil. Had maybe 30, 35 in it because I wasn't spraying it. That beautiful plum. And somebody offered me $250 for that. It was nice knowing you there, Andy, but you have to go. Another one, Coach number 3. You're not going to find it. If you do, it's going to cost you some grip. It's going to cost you some grip. So again, there's one thing to get fragrances and get them because you like them. But you hope eventually, if you haven't sprayed them all out, they become legendary. They become collector. Like these two Guerlians. Or maybe like, the Coach piece. I'm going to go to eBay. just to keep this going, because I like to talk. Y'all know I like to talk. You know what I mean? But the cool thing about that was, y'all know I'm into acting and modeling and all that stuff too. So when I was down there, I met a movie producer. La la la, and got plenty of cards from people. So I met a music producer, a movie producer, Samantha L. Lori Glass, and she's a movie producer, and they're working on some short films and so on and so forth, and she knows some major people in the industry. So I said, well, you know, she just texted me. I said, make sure you hit me back if you need somebody to do some parts. You know, over 50, holla at your boy. Because I don't quite look like I'm over 50, do I? Well, they say I don't. They say I look 40. That's because they don't see these bags under my eyes with these glasses. Other than that, I might pass for like 55. 50, 55, you know what I mean? 50, 55, how you living? You ain't living here. Living ain't the word I've been given. I've been listening to Public Enemy all day. Anyway, and then we have my man Justin Frederico from down Perfumology with his new fragrances, which smell good. I like the skin. What fragrance does he have? I think it's called Skin. Oh man, I gotta look it up now. But he had a nice fragrance called Skin. Oh man, Skin something. I forgot what it was. And I met a couple other people, and of course Shelly, who is the Guerlian rep for Sax, and the music's still playing good. Again, that's my new album, The Renaissance Project. Y'all listening to it. Let me see how y'all listening to it, by the way. Okay, y'all can still hear it. Good. Oh, that's my music. I like playing my own music when I'm doing my own videos. Only problem is they want to demonetize me, or I got to share the revenue. Well, I guess I'll be sharing the revenue with myself because it's my music. I'm going to start making music, and I told the young lady who's the movie producer, I'm going to start making music for fragrances. Now I got like a zillion fragrances back there. Well, not quite a zillion. But I want to make some music for the juices. I'll just take my favorite juices. I'll come back here and do some posing and make okay. All right, what we got here? Christian Emmons in the house. Thank you for coming through, bruh. So yeah, Spiritual Double EV, new bottles, 100 ml for $380. It ain't happening. Next, but this is 125. No, I'm sorry. This is 125 ml, but this is 380. And it was 125 for the tobacco honey. That's different. Definitely apply to get a SAG card once you get film opportunities. I know about Christian. Yeah. I wasn't gonna do SAG now, man. SAG dues, and I would have got caught up in that SAG thing, and I wouldn't have got any parts during the strike. You know what I mean? Because I'm non-union. You know, had opportunity. You know, to get some parts. And I'm with Mike Lemon Casting. I'm with Mainline Models and Acting. Mainline Casting and Models. I'm also with Backstage. And she was familiar with Backstage too. They put out fillers on Backstage too when you don't fill parts. So that's how I get my acting jobs and so on and so forth. Even modeling jobs through Mainline Casting and Models. So yeah, do a little something. I don't talk about everything I do. I don't want nobody getting all haterish. You know what I mean? He think he do everything. Cause he a producer and he Grammy member and then yeah, it is what it is. Shoot. I'm not gonna be ashamed of what I've accomplished in my life. Like I say, I don't ride off everybody else's back. I got enough of product. I got enough albums. I don't need to ride on anybody's back. I got enough credibility with the Recording Academy, with the Grammys, and with everything else I do. Music producers. I done work with major artists, Boys and Men. Did some Jill Scott work, Brenda Russell work, Pink. Hey, I didn't work with Pink, but she had some of my music and so on and so forth. I've been with major artists. I've been with artists got record deals, Gordon Banks. I've been doing that. Y'all wouldn't know that unless I just told you. So I'm in the game, but I get bored. I can't just do one thing. I got to do more than one thing, and that's what I've been doing, right? So let's keep it pushing. All right, Sin of the Day, Oud Kas by Al Hashmi. Ooh, hold on. Have you sniffed insert ouds or Algi that door? There's a young man by the name of Christian. Just happened to be Christian, right? There's a Christian there. I don't think it's the same Christian. And he gifted me a whole bunch of ouds. A lot of insert ouds. I think some of my mirrors too. In the little teeny weeny thing with the glue. They're like gooey, man. The bad boys like gooey. They're like sticky ooze, man. You put that on, you just rub it in and call it a day. And that don't be stinking for days. I mean, smelling for days, all right? But yeah, I've smelled a few. He really gifted me with a lot of them bad boys. Yeah. Oh, that's you, Christian? Man, long time no see, bro. How you been, man? Yo, y'all. On board right now here is the man you need to know about ooze. This is my man. I ain't seen Christian in about 3 years, man. Now I don't have your number. Hold up, bro. Oh, man. Dang, man, I was thinking about you several times, man. I'm like, man, I hope. Yeah, because, you know, you hooked me up, bro. You hooked me up. Especially with that jidge off Modoc. Christian's bad boy. Hold tight. Let me see if I got your number, bro. I thought I did. I'll give you the last 4 and you'll tell me if that's the case, all right? Christian, the Oud King right here. You might see some videos. I might have did a little video way back, maybe 3-4 years ago. We got together. Me, Esau, Christian, and Twinkle Tools. We is all down in VA. We go, man, make me want to get in the car and go down VA tomorrow, bro. Had such a great time in Tyson's Corner. And that's when I met Christian for the first time. And then we went around. Now they got a Arabian Oud up here in King of Prussia now. At one time they only had it at Tyson's Corner that I knew of. But they have one now in King of Prussia. You know what I mean? Dan back in. All right, let me look you up. But yeah, if y'all want to know anything about Ouds, don't ask me Jack. You got to talk to Christian. Christian is the Oud boss. Oud boss with the sauce. That's another thing. All right, Christian, let me look you up, bro.
This is right or wrong, baby, I don't know.
1603.
Should we fall back?
How did that book turn? Oh, that's right. You were working on a book. That's right. Is that right, Christian? 1603? Lord willing, I was trying to link up before Christmas. If not, first of the month. Bruh, let's do it. I'm retired. Let's do it. Putting gas in the whip. I got a lot of miles in my car. I lease my BMs, right? And I was supposed to have 10,000 miles in November, right? It's just getting to December. I got almost 14,000 miles already, bro. But look here. Yeah, let's come down. Let me call Esau. Because Esau's supposed to be coming up for an event that's supposed to be happening next week, I think, with Sin of Woods. He's supposed to be coming up to Nears. But let me hit Esau up. I'm surprised Esau's not here. I'm surprised he's not here. So yeah, let's just try to make it happen, man. Let's try to make it happen. I'll just have to make it for a day, though. I probably don't want to stay overnight. I don't want to pay that hotel bill when I can use that hotel money and grab me some juice. So I just figure if I get down there really early during the day, we link up. I just drink a little bit of wine, not so much, and then I can head on back and be up in Philly, in another 2.5 hours. Only 2.5 hours. We get together from 12 to 6, 12 to 7, head on back up to Philly. Then again, I might scratch up a couple of dollars. I might stay down there. It depends. Hotels really hot on there right now. You know what I'm saying? Book took a hiatus, to be honest. But overall, I had a few publishers who was interested in my work, and I'm truly grateful for it. All right, well, bruh, you got the pop off now. So all you got to do is you just got to complete it, make it done, and get it published. Same thing with music. I mean, it's different from music than it is doing a book. I've had a young lady, her mother, I know her mother, and she just put a book out on Amazon. It's called something, it's not Shades of Gray, it's something of gray. And she finally did her book, and it's out on Amazon now. So I'm not sure what conduit she used to get all that to happen for her, but she just got finished doing the book. And she wasn't even a book writer. She worked at my job. She worked at Scepter, and she decided to write a book. I wasn't supposed to be drinking tonight, but I had such a good time today. I won't drink tomorrow. No drinking tomorrow, Raj. All right? So we just covered tobacco honey. Again, nice fragrance, but it shouldn't be leaking. So she had to go back tomorrow. And they only had 15 bottles. And to be real, if they don't have another replacement bottle for that, They don't have another replacement bottle, right? They don't have another replacement bottle. Then I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. So hopefully they didn't sell them all. I just got finished talking to my friend who works there, and she don't know where they have anything left anyway. So either they do or they don't. Either way, they don't. I'm cool. I mean, I was somewhat impressed, but not super impressed. But it's good tobacco honey. But there are other tobacco honeys out there for $380. You feel what I'm saying? So it might just have to go back. All right? So yeah, I get in touch with ASAW. You should have ASAW number. And I'll see if Twinkle Toes want to come down for the day. You know, and I'll ride it down. And that'll be my trip for the year. Because we've already been down there. I think we've been down there twice already. We've been down Tyson's. But I ain't call you, Christian, because I wasn't sure. But the last time we was down there, we got together was October 1st, my retirement day. Retirement, October 1st. Got in the car, me and Twinkle. We met ASAW down there. We got some food, blah, blah, blah. What's it called? You know what's really disappointing, though? Christian, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking just to Christian. But you can use this FO too if you decide to come down to VA. Walked in the Parfums de France and Sammy wasn't there. It was other gentleman that was there, right? And it was either two young ladies or one young lady. So we walked in. We're like, all right, cool. Let's see what they got. Checked out the discount rack. See if they had some on the discount rack. So he's like, all right, cool. We went to spray something. He grabbed it. Like, no. What is it you can't spray at Parfums de France anymore? They have to spray it. You can't spray it. They have to spray it. Now, you're close by. If you want to ride over there one day and check it out and let us know whether that was something he just decided to do or whatever. You could have sprayed the juice. He said, He said, which one you like? I said, I like that one. About to grab it, he grabbed it like, no. I'll spray it. So I guess people been coming in there and spraying out. I guess. I don't know what to tell you. But we've been buying there for years. And to have us come down there and treat us like we second-class citizens and want to allow us to spray out some sauce was kind of crazy. Really was crazy. But we left. We all three of us left. We looked at him. I looked at ASAW, like that. You know, ASAW tall. And I looked at Cheryl. I was like, yeah, we out. And we left. And we went down to Arabian Oud. But then we just went across the street. You know what I mean? We went to the Galleria. Where you have Neiman's. You have Saks. Bloomingdale's over there too, right? Yeah, so we just went there. Okay, dude, see, yeah. I've been faithful customer of Parcels of Friends, and they didn't respond back to my messages. Yeah, it's a whole different thing now, bro, because Sammy's not there. I'm not sure, because Sammy peeped with us, right? DJ World in the house. How you doing, good brother? Yeah, man. Sammy good people. You know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But if you get the opportunity to go over there before I get down there, cause I'm just going to try to put some more money on the side. I've been buying these fragrances, these sauces like crazy, bro. So I'm trying to put something together, try to put a travel package together. I would definitely let you know. Let's see. But that's not Sammy. Every time I've been there, Sammy. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, they used to let us spray, too. It just so all of a sudden we came in there like we was total strangers. Like, we like, yo, what's up? We ready to get it in. We ready to buy some bottles. And he wouldn't even let us spray. You know Sammy let us spray. Sammy is going to insist that we spray, Christian. You know, that's what it is. So, man, it is what it is. They lost. We went over to Galleria, and I'm not sure if I bought anything from over there or not. But we went over there and started looking at some stuff over, you know, at Neiman's and Saks and so on and so forth. C-Money's in the house, man. C-Money got to come down with us one time, too, man. C-Money, yeah, come on down. What's going on with us, bro? I know you've been down there already, but I'm saying you got to come down there with us, man, so we can go down there as a foursome. And we'll be a fivesome. So let's see what's up. So I'll definitely get back to you. I got to get back to you soon because the holiday's going to be here soon. So I got to wait. Right now I'm on fixed income. I always got to let people know. I'm on fixed income. So anything I make outside this income, I was hustling. I had to give it a couple pieces of gold or something like that, you know, to make it pop. But I would definitely try to get with you. Bam. Back when the whole crew was there. Yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, DJ World. Yeah, we had a ball that day, man. Exactly. We can honestly be in the management. But, yeah, no doubt. Oh, the heads up is being given. Like, when it's good for you. If we're going to do it before the holidays pop up, then we should do it maybe this weekend. You know what I mean? Give me a week to get some money together. You know, they can make some moves. You know what I mean? Make some moves, and get some loot together. Because I ain't coming down there not to buy anything. I mean, I can hit that plastic. I got enough plastic to hit that plastic, but I ain't really trying to hit no plastic. You know what I mean? So let's do it, man. I mean, it's really better to go during the week, because when you get down there on the weekend, man, everybody's down there. Everybody's in there, and that mall is crazily packed. I think King of Pressure is packed. Christian is all packed. Tyson's Corner is packed. The Galleria, not so much. The Galleria is not as packed as the main mall. You know what I'm saying? It's something like King of Pressure up here. It's like the Macy's side is packed out, because Macy's, you know, that's what they do. But when you get over to the other side where Neiman's is, it's not as packed. You know, so that's how I feel about, you know, Tyson's Corner. The Galleria, not as packed. When you get to the other side, though, it's packed. So, look, I would rather do it during the week. It might be kind of hard for you. Tyson's is a beast, especially during it. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really trying to come down here on the weekend. I want to come down here on a weekday. You know, just come down there, like I said, just for the day. Bam, go down there, spend 4 or 5 hours. Let's hit it up, get something to eat, blah, 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 blah. Go smell some sauces, you know, baby bang. And then back up here. I'm back at home by 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do it that way. I don't want to spend any, you know, I don't want to, like I said, I ain't going to take $100, $200 to get a hotel when I can use that to get some sauces. You know what I'm saying? So let me know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, C-Money is not retired. He has to work during the week. So he may not be able to go during the week. So I don't know. Would it be best to come on a Sunday? Sunday going to be just as bad as a Friday and Saturday. Let's talk it out. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll give you a call, though. I mean, I'm ready to go sometime this week. I can go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I ain't doing nothing. Just here. You know what I mean? Trying to get it popping. So just let me know if you want to come on down. All right, so let me continue on. So then I went to Perfumology, and C-Money was there. He was already there when I got there. Pick up some gold pieces for my son at the local. Let's see. Oh, did you? All right, good. Great job. Yeah, get them gold pieces, man. People just don't know. They better stop playing. Put some gold pieces for my son at local shop. They don't know. You don't get caught up in that CBCD. Next thing you know, you can't buy nothing unless they say you can buy something. I mean, everybody living ritzy glitzy now. But I'm telling you, I'm investing in gold and silver. And let me tell you, I got a lot of expensive stuff back here. I'll turn into gold in a minute. I'll turn into silver and gold in a minute, baby. Because I can sell this and get some silver and gold. I can keep it back here and continue to work. But like a lot of my stuff, because I expected to do bigger projects, I invested more money back here. I bought new equipment whatsoever. But now my project is done. Now my album is done. And I'm not really going to work on a new album I thought I was for next year. Probably not right now. Because I don't know what the economy is going to bring. It might be very important to worry about how economically I am with these stocks, ETFs. I'm not really into crypto. I'm not messing with crypto like that. But I got to make sure, man, because they shut off the lights, bruh. All this stuff means nothing. All these fragrances mean nothing. All these YouTube videos don't mean a thing if you ain't got that doggone lights on. And they cut the lights out, it's a wrap. It's time to start surviving. And I'm just going to mention that too. You might have gold and silver, but always put this in your mind. Because we've been locked down before. I was in lockdown. I mean, I was working during that whole lockdown thing. I went to work every day. Only time I didn't go to work was when I was on vacation. Other than that, I went to work through that virus thing, man. I ain't never have it. And wasn't no need for me not to be working. So I worked through that whole situation. And that's all I'm saying. So, you know, it's like, yo, I'm keeping it pushing. Gotta keep it pushing. But for people who are locked down, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. You know, so, and I ain't had to, you know, do what I had to do to keep my job. I ain't to do nothing. They ain't do anything like that, man. It was just another day every day. It's just that instead of having 20 people there, it was just 5. Me and 4 other people doing all that work that they normally have 20 people doing. That was it. But I was getting that paper. Baby. So let's get back to what I was going to say before I got to this part. You better start preparing. Get you some generators. I'll show you something real quick. I'm always stepping out. Y'all know I'm always stepping out from behind the camera just so I can put y'all down with some knowledge, right? Hold on. And like I said, being cool, being hip, being all that means nothing when the lights out and your health is in trouble because you can't eat. Well, nobody be on that joint and stuff complaining when them lights out, but you can't do videos when lights out because you don't have no electric. Well, I have 2 of these. And this is my cable for my, for my solar panel. Just in case the light's out, it's called EcoFlow. Make sure that you, my friends, are taking care of your family and make sure you take care of yourself. This is my piece. So if the lights go out, and they just might, and this is electric, not gas, this is all electric, and I think it's due for a charge up. I've got to work it. Bam. 99% and ready to go. Ready to go. Lights out, no problem. I don't need a whole bunch of lights. I just need to survive through the mess until it stops. Plug in a lamp, good to go. I got another one, like this is my lightweight one. How many amps is this joint? Oh, this is my max. My other one's not a max. This is my max dip, right? So, lights go out, just all the regular stuff will go in here. I have a 12-volt refrigerator that I can put in my car. Now, when I had my X3, you know, it's cool. I can put all that in there. Now I got a 2 Series. You know, I'm scooting around being Mr. Speedster. I can't put everything in there. But if I'm stuck in this place and ain't no electric, refrigerator, everything spoiling, I have refrigerators about this big. You can put cans in there, sodas, waters, put your food in there, keep it cold, and plug it right into this. And not use the electric part, but plug this in under the 12 volt, like it's in the car. And I got a joint right here on the side. Get your joint right there. You get your different plugs. Bada bing, bada boom. You need to plug something in. You got all the connectors you need to plug something in. Pat out. And you got some more jacks right here on the side. So look here. Protect your family. Protect your family. Because there's a lot of wars and stuff going on. And this stuff ain't no joke, man. I mean, we living the life, we enjoying ourselves because we pretty much realize that you don't know when the party's going to be over. And now cut it off. You never know when the party's going to be over, man. You got to start struggling. Everybody think because they rich, they got money or they got a little cake in their pocket. If the dollar's not worth anything, you might as well forget it. And the dollar's not going to be worth anything. So you got to make sure that you got yourself covered. You can be able to barter with silver and gold. You might be able to barter with crypto. I don't know how crypto work, but I guess you can be cryptoing people. Yeah, man, dog, you know, send me 3 Bitcoins and whatever, or Solanos, or what you got to do. And keep yourself prepared, baby. But this stuff is no joke. And again, if we're fighting wars elsewhere, that means we're fighting a war just to survive. And you don't want to be just surviving. And being comfortable in the city, they cut out the lights. Right, you can't be comfortable with the lights out. You don't have nothing. You're just nervous about what could possibly happen aside from the lights being cut out. But you don't have to be totally afraid because if you're like me and you're a vegan and all I eat is oatmeal, all I need is to get me 25 boxes of 6-pack of oatmeal and your boy's straight. Your boy's straight. Give him oatmeal, protein powder, whatever, what I do in the morning. You know, keep that rolling. So I want you to think about it right now. It might not happen right now, but who knows what might happen. If the lights went out right now, what you gonna do? How you gonna power your house up? You don't have no generators. So I said, well, I got an emergency generator gonna cut on. I ain't say that. I said all power out. We get hit with an EMP. I know I done went from talking about fragrances and having great fun and come down VA. But man, I always y'all know I keep it real with you, man. I ain't no sucker. And I'm not gonna try to appease everybody by making everybody feel good all the time. These are things you need to think about. just in case. Other than that, we're going to have fun. We're going to talk about fragrances. We're going to do what we got to do. But when the crap hits the fan, baby, you better be ready. I'm ready. I got 2 dips. If it gets cold in here and there's no heat, I got a sleeping bag for 2. And if it gets really cold in here, I got a tent for 2. I open the tent up and I'll put that sleeping bag in there, and I'm going to be able to chill until it's all over with. I got a hot plate. I got a plate to boil. I got a Coleman boil joint. I can plug right into here, boil some water, eat my oatmeal. Bada bing, bada boom. If the lights come out right now, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? So it's cool. We can talk about gold and silver. But if you're up here starving and you're hungry and you locked down in your crib, you can't do nothing with gold and silver because you can't go to the coin shop. You know what I mean? You can't do here, you can't do there. You locked in here. So what you gonna do here? You can't do any transaction with gold and silver here. I mean, we got it, but we can't do anything with it. So I'm just saying, it's great to have gold and silver, as we all know. But if something happens that you got to take care of yourself right in your spot, and they got you in a China lockdown. All right, let's get back to the happy part of fragrances. There's definitely nothing wrong with being prepared. Wisdom keep you afloat. That's being ignorant. Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, it's just a suggestion. I mean, people do what they want to do. It's just that, because I'm so into a lot of things, man, I just try to, if I have something I can help people with, I'll just tell them. I mean, I can sit up here and look handsome all day and talk about juices and talk about studio and Grammys, all that stuff. But I know, man, anything can happen anytime. So you're right. That wisdom, get that wisdom from the Holy Spirit. And that's where that wisdom comes from. And you know what? You can't be playing yourself. Sometimes I disregard that wisdom sometimes and do stuff I ain't got a business doing. But I also realize that I have no business doing it and it's not right. So I don't play that game either. I know I do wrong sometimes. I know I ain't got no business doing something. It's not a wise thing to do this or do that. Might not have been a wise thing for me to buy this juice. But I know I got gold that I can crack out and bada bing and bada boom. And that juice don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? But aside from that, man, let's get back to the juices. So I think it's very important also to get the best deal you can. And the reason I've been buying a lot of fragrances is because Perfumology got that sale. And a lot of times we jump into things because of the sale. I mean, I got a few dips, that I got from Nordstrom. Couldn't beat that. They had Time Ford for 15% off. I didn't buy a bottle of Time Ford, but I did buy the 3-pack. They got Bois Moroccan in there, Santal Blush, and Ebony Fume. 10 mils. They look taller than 10 mils. They tall though. They 10 mils. I got that set with the sprayer. That's all I need. I don't need a whole bottle of Ebony Fume. Nor do I need a whole bottle of Santal Blush. I used to have that, which is a super duper sandalwood. Or I don't need a whole bottle of Bois Moroccan. I had that and I sold it. I just wanted it because I missed it. It was a good way to buy the fragrance. And let me get it. Just as well as Maison Crivelli. I got the extract set with the oud piece, the amber piece, the hibiscus piece, and the other piece, right? So I got that. 10 mil dips. Grabbed them. And then I bought the papyrus. When you have as many fragrances as we have, there's just no reason, unless it's a great deal from Perfumology, to buy another 100. Like the day I was down there, I'm like, yo, should I grab this buck? Should I grab this bucky? But I'm like, yo, so my man was like, hold on, let me stop this. So I was smelling, C-Money was down there. So I was, yo, you still doing the buy one, get one free? When the dip there, so we spray. I'm saying, which I get that one. I get that one. I'm asking C-Money. C-Money is the Ormond Jane King. I will get that one. I get that one. Yeah, that's cool. All right, how much is that? All right, cool. Got that price. Good. 50 mil. Got that price. All right, the music stopped playing. We're gonna listen to the album again. What? Or maybe not. Listen to something else. Listen to another album. I'm sure I got another album on here that y'all might want to hear. Hold on a second. No. All right, here we go. Listen to this album right here. I don't even know the name of this album. I gotta listen to it to remember what the name of this album is. I think it's Two-Faced It. I think it's a two-faced album. Anyway, if you want any of my albums, go to SoundCloud or go anywhere on the internet and you'll find my albums, all right? Y'all like my music. You might not want to admit it, but you do like it because it's fire. It's fire. Anyway, so I end up, instead of getting the two Ormond Janes, which I like both of them. I really like them. One was Ormond Man, right, C-Money? One was Ormond Man, and the other one was, it was Ormond Man, Ormond Man, and Ormond Man was in the black bottle, and there was another one. I really, C-Money will tell you, I did not like, I ain't gonna front. It was because of the sale that I bought, as many as that I bought. But I really didn't like Ormond Jane like that. But then all of a sudden I got Exandria. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then Royal Elixir. Oh, that's popping. Then Ormond Elixir. I was thinking about getting that. No, what's the other one? Not the Ormond Elixir. The other one in the clear bottle. That joint was nice. What's the name of it? 'Cause I know you know, bro. You the king of Ormond Janes. And I thought about Osmanthus. I thought about getting Osmanthus piece too. I thought about that. But then it became a choice between Ormond Man, Evernia. Evernia was the other one. So, because I definitely want the Evernia, which would have been woody, powdery, earthy, mossy, musky, soft spice, iris, floral, rose, and fruity. And the notes actually a linear tree, it says here. So we got oak moss, cashmere, pink pepper, orange root, black currant, rose, freesia, and jasmine. Man, it doesn't smell nothing like them notes. I don't smell it. Man, it smells too good to smell like freesia and jasmine. And it must be the orange fruit that made me like it. I like orange fruit. I also like oak moss a little bit. I don't know. And I ain't really smelled the freesia and the jasmine, but I was getting ready to get that. So I was about to get that piece, Avernia and Ormond Man. So then somehow we started talking about baklava. Now baklava is from the house. Baklava is from the house of my man Gallagher or Pearl Essence fragrances, right? And I was like, that's because I have Tonka Peach and I have Tonka Azor. So I said, I came back down and said, well, I'm just gonna get one more. I had 3 from that house. I'm straight. We good to go. Holla at your boy, Dunya, with the Pearl Essence house, right? And then I thought, so I said, oh, that's right. What you gonna got a baklava? So I'm over there trying to buy me a Navitus. To my friend, if she ever checked out my videos, AI the Great, I really want yours, but I already said that in my last video, as much as I like it, I can't do it for $2.95, and I don't need that much juice. So I'm probably not going to do it, but maybe later on they might bring her joint down to like 100 mil. And then, because I don't think they make 50s for anything, Navitus or Vivamore. So if it comes down to 100 mil and it's a little bit, come down about deuce like the other ones, or maybe 175, 200, it could be 200. Because the rest of them, what is 125, 155, 175, 195, and then there's a 295, for the big babies. So yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. My man, when we do this album, he's like, man, I need you to play bass. So I did a whole album with me just playing the bass on it. He lost his mind, man. I'm like, yo, you the one made me do this album, man, the Two-Faced album. It's all me playing bass. You know what I mean? I don't have it plugged in.
Right. No doubt. But we gotta remember though.
You know what I mean? And it's my 6-string bass. This is my... Yeah. So anyway, and I ain't had this bass when I did that album. But nevertheless, this album is called Two-Faced, and I did it because my man said I should do a funky album. So I started playing bass on the album. All right, let's get back to what we was talking about. I told you I got a little bit of everything happening over here. Y'all know your boy, not a one-trick pony. We got a little this, little that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so nevertheless, finishing the story. So I was like, all right, cool. I smelled the baklava. So I sprayed that. So I asked Frederico, I say, all right, I sprayed the baklava from Pearl Essence, and then I sprayed the baklava royale from Novatus. So I said, which one you like? So he was explaining what baklava was. Now I forgot what it actually was, but something about bread or something like that. I mean, baklava, let me put it right here. Baklava. Right? So this is, okay, so they right behind each other, baklava and baklava royale. So the baklava, he said, is like, baklava is a bread, or it's like bakery or something like that. So it says honey, baklava, vanilla, pistachio, musk, patchouli, neroli, sweet orange, almond, bergamot, and cherry, right? But I still didn't know really what baklava was. I thought maybe the combination of all this stuff was baklava. Or maybe it was just some kind of weird baklava name. He said, no, I ate baklava before. This is an edible thing. I'm like, really? So I still smell it. It's still in my arm. I sprayed the pearlescent baklava there, still there. And I sprayed the Novatus baklava royale, and it's still there. Now, what I must say, the baklava royale is starting to kind of smell like something else. But it's probably like the DNA of that line. Look, it is just no doubt about it that Vivamore, and you got Boutron Duchefort doing a lot of them juices, besides the reserve exclusive that I have, the MFK has something to do with. But the DNA is there for them. You know, there's a DNA for that situation. And it's just getting used to it, not to having redundant purchases. Because having redundant purchase, even if it was like one note that's different, if it still smells like another fragrance to me, I'm just, who the heck is that? Oh, my. All right, so baklava is sweet and gourmand smells. Odor profile is an extremely sweet syrupy dessert with nuts, a fantasy note. So it's a fantasy note. So we got the baklava, it comes up, baklava fragrances. Well, it says baklava perfumes, but it's actually not baklava perfumes. It's Gallagher fragrances baklava, right? So that's what it says. So I said, oh, I never had a baklava before, whatever that is. I never had a baklava before. It is what it is. Never had it. So then I did the baklava. Come on, man, let me get the joint come up on the I mean. All right, so baklava royale, okay? Now, it's almost the same nut profile in a sense. Sweet, vanilla, woody, nutty, honey, almond, amber, citrus, floral, and white floral, right? Boutron Duchefort, again, he got paid, man. Boutron, he can retire from what Vivamore and Novatus is working at, boy. That boy is fire. And you know, I know Boutron Duchefort from Eddie's Diva Nustas and Les Artisans des Parfumeurs. So, yeah. But for him to get involved with this line, they had to pay him some loot. Orange blossom, bergamot. Middle notes, pistachio, honey, and almond. Let's see a lot of pistachio. Ever since I bought the pistachio fragrance from D.S. and Durga, now I'm seeing all this pistachio stuff. Even, just to mention A.I. the Great, she just mentioned something she had or something that had pistachio in it. I'm like, man, I didn't know pistachio was a note like that. You know what I mean? I really didn't. When the pistachio piece came out, you know, for D.S. and Durga with Neiman's, I'm like, well, that's different. You know, because I had a lot of D.S. and Durgas. Cosmico, Viovolta, you know, I had a few, bowl makers, I had a couple of them dips. Base note is Madagascar, vanilla, amberwood, and tonka bean, right? Now, again, I don't smell a lot of honey, but you know, I don't have a fresh hitter. But it's still strong. This joint's still awake. But this baklava is still working too. Believe it or not, this one's still working. And I was surprised because the tonka dip, it didn't last that long. The tonka, what is it? Tonka Azor and the tonka peach, they didn't last that long. I ain't gonna say 2 hours, let's say 3. Let's say 3-4 hours. That's evening dip. Again, going out dancing, get that heat Let the heat pump it up when you dance. If you guys dance, let the heat heat it up, and then it'll start coming off. But like if you just walking around and just chilling all day, and you're at work and something like that, and you're not sweating at work, or you're just going from office to office, whatever it is you're doing, and bada bing, well, ain't gonna do nothing for you. It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna handle heat. It ain't gonna handle body heat to last. But if you just, so definitely put some body heat. If you're gonna wear Tonka Azure and Tonka Peach, you better be hot outside. Pretty much. It's wintertime. Cold does knock fragrances down on the neck, but it had knocked these down on the neck. I still smell them. They smell good. But I like this baklava better. My first Navatus. Actually, no. My first Navatus was when they first came out with Virtus, and I bought that. He came out of Perfumology, and I bought Virtus because that was Steve Redolescence's dip. So yeah, this is my second Navatus. Other than that, I wasn't gonna buy Navatus, and most of y'all know why. You know what I mean? I keep my boxes. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, and it is what it is. So I grabbed this baklava, and again, just to mention AI the Great, she said baklava was her bed scent. Again, I pulled up a video because I wanted to find out more about the Navatus line, including hers, and I figured she'd probably be talking about it because it said she went to an event with Navatus or something like that. So, hey, look at her video. I met her before. She seemed like a nice sister. She has some nice vids, some nice contents. They call them vlogs and blogs. I just call these bad boys turn the iPad on or whatever and just tape something back in the studio. That's what I call it. I ain't give a vlog a blog. I'm just talking. I mean, I've been doing this for like 9-10 years though, so that's what it is. So here's the joint, Baklava Royale. Again, I like their presentations as always, and if it's a nice presentation to the point that, I can get this, I'll put this in a cage just like this and let it stand. Y'all know how I design my cage. I can't help it. I'm just bougie. I like my stuff looking neat, just like this studio look neat. I like to say, this my studio look neat. Nothing's out of place. Yeah, I want my cage to look neat. Y'all want to check something out? Look at this real quick. Y'all probably seen I've posted this already. I'm going to play it for you now. Look at those Killians up there in them Carfrets. Don't even do Killian Carfrets anymore. See that Suspiros right there? See, that's collector stuff right there, players. I gotta give me a couple more eggs though. I sold one of my major eggs, but these are two eggs I like most. House of Food eggs. Now a little bit of the Navatus up top. Nah, man, coming back across. That's the Fuega. They got a nice fragrance too, the House of Fuega. And there's right there, the chess pieces, mind games. And then you see them old school. Y'all see them old school? There's Christian joint up there, right there. You see Christian still there, brah. I still got it. Christian's both of his joints, the Modoc and the Najaf, up there in the, because I sold most of mine, so he gifted me back, so I wouldn't miss them so much. Y'all see them old school down there? Y'all see I Love New York for old down there? They don't even have that no more. That's vintage. You got to keep these things. You got to keep them, bruh. Like I said, I should have never gave up the Andy Warhol, but you got to keep that vintage stuff. Those sprays right there, save you some money and buy them sprays. Save you some time for money and buy them sprays, really. Y'all see the what you call them right there, the Tonkas, or y'all see the pistachio. And you're gonna come over here. My arm getting tired. I keep all my 30 mils over here. I got a shelf just for 30 mils. And then down here, we got a little something down there, you know what I mean? My favorite girl right there, 4162 East London's down there chilling. And then there's Andy Towers, and we got the Mound Watches down there. And you got a mixed bag down there. The Antillier in the back, Charles hooked me up with that Antillier. Ain't much in it, but he hooked me up with that one too. So This is my cage, my most recent cage. Oh, those what's called up top too. Those are vintage too. They don't even make those anymore. The Joe Malones. And there's the ooze right there. Who ooze are those? They were Christians, but he gave them to me. Christian gave me all them dips right there. All that stuff, all them juices are Christian except the oil drink. So yeah, thank you, Christian. I still got it, bruh. I still got it. So yeah. So yeah. So, and it's beautiful getting gifted from people. You know what I mean? Like Christian, and I've been gifted by a lot of folk over my career. You know, people just gave me stuff like, yo, man, have this. My man from Detroit, A to the Deuce. He gifted me a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? He gifted me Canna Ride. What else did he give me? He gifted me Canna Ride and something else. House of Perfume Aroma. The lime joint. It's a beautiful thing getting gifted. Because that means, you know, you treating people right. You try to get them good content, but you try to keep things real. And when they like you like that, I don't need 100 people trying to look at me. I don't need 1,000 people trying to look at me at one time. First of all, I can't answer that many questions. I can't read that fast, so I don't need that. But the people who come here to this channel, the people who come and deal with me, been dealing with me for years. And when y'all come and deal with me, y'all know who I am. Y'all know how I am. Y'all either gonna like me or you're not. You're going to look at me just to look at me because I might have something decent to say sometimes, right? But we like fam, man. I want people like fam. You know what I'm saying? Having a lot of subscribers is cool, too. I ain't going to front. I mean, if it was 100 people here instead of 12, it would be cool, too. But I wouldn't be able to keep up. But, you know, it's more important to me that once we do these live videos, that, you know, if you guys share with other people, then eventually other people want to eventually see them because, you know, unless they, you know, decide to take them down for whatever reason, because I'm playing my own music, right? And they unmonetize me. And like I said, demonetize me. I don't care about being monetized. You know what I mean? I'm just not in it for the money, bro. Y'all know I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in it for the money, man. My money's right back here behind me. That's where my money at. My money is in my talent, not in what I talk about. You know, and that's how I try to do that. So, you know, a lot of people like me because I keep it real, man. I'm just a real dude from North Philly, man. I ain't special. I ain't got nobody taking, you know, paying my bills or nothing. I'm struggling, man. You know, I'm struggling. 35 years at my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a real dude, man. Trying to keep it real. And I appreciate y'all at all times when y'all come through and stop through, man. But you know what I like most, and I think I mentioned it the other night. I like when you guys talk to each other. Because we bringing each other together, man. We all like, yo, oh, Christian, like Christian came through. I ain't seen Christian in a minute. And now here we go talking about having a trip together. So, you know, we go way back, you know, and having, like I said, having a lot of subscribers and all this stuff is cool, you know, but when you go back as far as we go back, you know, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, that's cool for me. 3,000 subscribers or a little less than 3,000. I ain't gonna never see 3,000 subscribers at one time anyway, and I don't need to know 3,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna never know 3,000 subscribers, but I know my homies. I know some of the sisters who come through too. I ain't seen a sister from New York in a while. She used to always come through. I forgot her name, but she used to come through all the time. She always showing up. The sister from New York. Hope all's well with her and the family. Oh, Ace out here? Yeah, man. Christian back in the house, player. I know, right? Remember since the last time we took that picture. I still got that picture somewhere. That we was in Bloomingdale's, and me, you, Christian, and Twinkle Toes, we took the picture. That was a long time ago, bro. I still got it, though. I think it was on one of my computers somewhere. But yeah, no doubt, bro. So Christian was talking about getting together before the holiday kickoff. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. You can say tomorrow if you want. I'll get in the car and come down tomorrow. What y'all want to do? I ain't scared. Y'all want to come down tomorrow? I'll get my behind the bed right now, and we can be down there tomorrow. I can be down there tomorrow by 12 o'clock. And we can roll out, heaven willing. What's up, Chris? Hold on, it's been well, and that's it. And what's this I hear about a trip? It was Christian's idea. I had one from Ray. Oh, okay. Picked up discontinued Emma. Oh, you got Emma Califf? Get out of here. Really? From Oswald on sale. Prices some of these new joints. I know, man. They're not, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not spending a lot of money for a lot of stuff. Like you said, if you picked up a vintage dip, that's what I'm talking about. I showed y'all my vintage dips early. I got a couple more vintage dips that you probably saw when I showed the video of the cage. But I mean, the new stuff is cool. I ain't gonna front. I mean, I wouldn't have bought this baklava if it wasn't cool. So I ain't no problem. It's new. But if I had to pay the same price for something else and I can get a Guerlian that I used to have back in the day, I would have took the Guerlian all day. I would definitely took the Emma Califf. I got my Emma Califf from the Fragrance Brews. And they was decanting it out. Remember, everybody used to do the decants back in the day. They probably still do it now, but I don't keep up, right? But they was doing, let me take these off. They was doing the decants back in the day, and they'd do the joint, everybody come in. So one day I told them, they was decanting that dip. And I'm like, all right. I think I missed out. I said, well, just give me whatever you got left and give me the bottle. And I still got it. In my Califf with the joints with the bottle. I still got my joint. You want to see it? I'm going to go get it because I got to put this up anyway. This is in my way. And I want to get another little glass of wine. Hold on. Just a second. Yeah, this might be a bit embarrassing, but I don't care. I got some. Like I said, I still got I Love New York for All. That's vintage, stuff like that. And I still got that little bit. I never even sprayed it out, man. This is my oud joint, Bruckner's. Bruckner's, of course, y'all know it's totally different from just in McAllen. Bruckner is different. How about the week before Christmas? Yeah, this is oud 1, right? Yeah, it is. I still got it. There's a little bit left after all these years. Still got it. And like I said, we like to teach the young bucks about the old head stuff. I mean, this stuff been out. They don't know anything about it because they just coming into the game. They ain't been 8 years deep. You see what I'm saying? They ain't been 8 years deep. They don't know anything about all this stuff. All about the new stuff. It's like listening to rap music now. Or listening to R&B. Ain't no more R&B for real, unless I do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm old head. But ain't no real R&B. So they used to this new R&B stuff. They ain't used to that old Earth, Wind, and Fire R&B and stuff like that. They don't do that. And they ain't used to this. Unless somebody tell them about it. So we try to educate. And that's why I want y'all to always share my videos with other people, because we talk about them old fragrances. We talk about the old school stuff. That's what we do. You know what I mean? And more often than not, we can talk about old school, whether it's us or... I don't know why E-Dot never hangs out with us, man. E-Dot needs to hang out with us from time to time. But, and talk about fragrance, because he got a zillion fragrances. My man almost got... I think he has... We was talking the other days, thinking about getting... I was thinking about he was going to help me get the cola dip. The man Sarah cola dip. So I called him to get his idea on the cola. He's like, man, I love it. Like, all right, cool. But then I ran into grabbing something else. I told him he got to hold off on that. But then I met a young lady at Saks today. And she was like, you heard about the man Sarah Cole? I said, yeah, I was about to get it, but I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But she was like, don't even worry about it. I got you. And how do you go about getting things like that? By showing people your collection. By showing that you're a serious collector. Not that you're just a serious fragrance buyer and you buy them and you throw them up on the shelf or whatever. No, a collector has them bad boys in order because you respect the sauce. You respect the sauce's feelings. You know what I mean? Sauces have feelings too. Sauces have feelings. Now, all right, Rod, you're getting a little bit crazy. Man, sauces have feelings. So I make sure they're well taken care of. I make sure they have lights. They love each other. They probably be up there playing basketball and stuff. Cause sometimes I get them in the morning like some of them been moving. Like they've been playing ball. You know what I mean? But when I showed them this today, I said, this is my collection. Just it flabbergasted them. because I don't have any more juices than you guys have. But it's the way I present these juices. And you know, women like neat. And I know that. You know what I mean? Being a single guy, I know that. I ain't gonna have stuff that's laying around all over the place. From coming to my apartment, putting your shoes off, taking your shoes off, putting them at the door, to the love nest, where the cage is, to back in the studio. Your boy, everything is uniform, everything is in pocket. And when people see that you carry yourself like that, and you handle your business like that, then they're always gonna give you some play. Therefore, she said, don't worry about it. I got you. What you mean you got me? Don't worry about the man, Sarah. I got you. I do man, Sarah. I do Montel. I do all that. I got you. So I'm hoping that I got you mean, you know, you ain't got to pay a full vig. You know, I ain't got to do that $180 plus tax. You know what I mean? But E-Dot was getting it less for me. He was getting it for $140. When she said, don't worry about it, I got you. I was like, yeah, I had a friend of mine, and he's an avid collector. He had just about every man, Sarah, Air Montal. He got everything. He got the Electromousses. He got all them dips. I said, so I can have them, you know, taking care of it for me, but I ended up not getting it because I got something else. You know what I mean? She was like, don't even worry about it, I got you. You know, I don't expect to get anything free. But when I told her $140, she was like, oh, that ain't nothing. I can probably do better than that. I don't know what she meant by she said, don't worry about it, I got you. So, with that being said, I'm going to let her get me. You know what I mean? So I got her number on the phone, and she knows Rania. She knows Rania. Rania gave me my last deal on some of the fragrances I bought from Neiman's. Rania works up at Neiman's. You can catch her. She kind of reminds me of Miss Z at Saks, right? Because they both, she's from Jordan. I'm not sure where Z is from, but Rania is from Jordan. She's supposed to be going back for a vacation. And she was like, oh, don't worry about it. So I text Ronnie. I'm like, Ronnie, I'm here with Shelly. And she texts back, oh, I love Shelly. And then I showed her. Those are things you got to do. That's how you get people to recognize you and that you serious. I said, look, now you know I ain't just calling her name. I got a phone number. Let me text her and tell her I'm here with you. Text her. Bada bing, bada boom. She texts back. Oh, you with Shelly? I love her. Showed her the text. She was like, oh. That's what it's about, yo. It's about networking, and networking for networking's sake. Not networking for fame's sake. Not networking for braggadocious sake. You know, a lot of braggers out there. And I think that's what I like about AI. Aisha reminds me of me when I was coming up. She reminds me of me. I mean, we doing a little different thing, but she reminds me of me. She, you know, sometimes she got her real cutie dips, you know what I mean, her shorts and stuff like that, whatever. It's on the cutie level. But then the night I saw her, she taking off her makeup. She keeping it real. She makeup off just like me. Oh, what's that red in my eye? That's me. She reminds me of young me when I came into the game. And that's a good thing. You try to say example. Now, she probably don't do that because of me. But I'm just saying, you as an influencer, it's not about influencing anybody to buy anything. For me, it's trying to influence you guys into coming together to realize not only we do fragrances, but you have more talents too. As well as Christian was writing a book. He got that bad boy on hiatus for a second, but he's going to go back to write a book. We all have some kind of talent. You have to come back here. You ain't got to buy a studio and say, I'm going to be a producer. You have to buy a 6-string bass or a guitar and say, I'm going to play guitar and bass. You don't have to do that. But everybody has a talent. Like I can draw too. I'm a semi-artist. I grew up drawing in Fitzsimon. C-Money probably know about Fitzsimon. I used to go to Fitzsimon on Sundays. No, I used to go to Fitzsimon on Saturdays. My cousin used to take me there, and I learned how to draw. I know how to draw bowls of fruit first, and then we used to go to the 5 and Dime store across the street from his crib, and we'd go buy some Iron Man cartoons, some Spider-Man cartoons, and sure, I started drawing Spider-Man and what's called. So I still got some scribe skills. I got a picture here hanging up on my door, but I don't feel like getting it. Because you know I get up and get it. But everybody has a talent, bro. It don't have to be a super talent. You know what I mean? But to get up and make a song or to write a song, that's a talent. That's art. Art always will get you over on this planet. Art will always get you over. No matter what you do, if you can't even walk halfway, show a young lady, if you're a dude, that you can draw a bowl with some fruit in it. Single guys, not you married people. Single guys. You know what I mean? You sitting at the table, say a romantic thing I would do, because, you know, I would do it if I meet this sister for this first time. I see it's kind of like it ain't quite going the way I want it. Maybe she feeling a little bored, whatever. I'll look for a piece of paper and I'll scribe right on that joint. I might write a song real quick, write a nice little hook, or I might draw her, or I might draw what's on the table. Bruh, we got skills. You just got to take the time and enhance skills. Like a lot of people think about how to make money. You know, we got all this stuff on YouTube, how to make money, how to do this, how to do that, blah, 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 blah. And that's the thing right there, but that's totally market dependent. That's somebody else really controlling you. You might have a mill on paper. Elon Musk said it today. I was looking at Elon Musk. He was being interviewed by these three guys from Bumblebee. I think it's called Bumblebee or something. Bumblebee. They got their own channel, Bumblebee. And they was interviewing him. He said, look, and all of them like this, Bill Gates, some of them are solid money, right? Because, you know, they part of some things. Like Bill Gates part of the Rothschilds in some way or the other, right? So that's raw money. But Elon said, look, on paper, I'm worth this. But for some reason, something breaks down, I break down. If one of the companies go broke, SpaceX or something like that, I'm broke. So that's market dependent. He can't just go and get $1 million. He had to provide access, like he said. He got to survive. He got to provide collateral in a sense to get that $1 million he might want. He got to use some shares from his business. He might have to, okay, I got to sell some shares, and then I can get that mill to go do what I want to do. Maybe I just want to go out and spend $1 million and, you know, hang out. Or I want to go and start a new project, $1 million. He don't have $1 million in his hand. He probably can't give you $1 million out the bank. Just look at your spreadsheet and see what you have on paper, and they'll give you what you want off the paper. But they're not going to give you $1 million. They're going to give you $1 million worth of quasi, probably on a card or something, like a black card. They're not going to count out $1 million. Here's $1 million, because they're not worth $1 million. Now, if he sells his shares, he'll get the cash money, but he don't want to sell shares. I'm worth $30 billion. You definitely give me $1 million a day. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm sitting up here trying to write some songs for this new honey I just met, and I need $1 million. They a billionaire. They give him $1 million. They might give him $1 million in cash. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Baby kind of went down a little bit. You ain't paying attention to me. You might have $1 million. You might give him $1 million in cash, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of things are based off of what you own and what you have as assets. And I have a lot of assets. This right here is a whole big asset. Can't tell you how much this stuff is worth. But it's an asset for me. If I ever need anything cool, I have a business, I have an LLC. That's an asset. I can use that, you know, to parlay into getting something else, you know, and so on and so forth. But, you know, if you know, trying to be rich, you know, assets, it don't work that way. Gold and silver is good. Those are sustainers of finances. They sustain. You get in trouble, they sustain you. But if gold and silver go down, if you just bought a piece of gold today at 2020, because right now it's at 2020, right? If you bought a silver, and then next week that joins at 18, you can't sell it. You can't sell it. You just spent 2020 on a piece of gold. My good friend said he bought a piece of gold for his people. Now, for me, I buy fractional gold. I'm not going to buy ounce. I'm going to buy fractional, right? So I buy fractional gold. I buy grams. I buy quarters. You know what I mean? I might even buy half. I'll never buy an ounce, because I know sometimes I might get to the point that I need to make a parlay. I give somebody an ounce. His ounce is worth $2,000. I don't have $2,000. But if I have a gram, if I have a 5 grams worth $360 or $380, oh, somebody can bounce on that. Oh yeah, give me that gram. Here's $380. You can work that way. So it's better you go fractional. You lose money on fractional in a sense, but it's easier to barter fractionals. Again, I had a lot of collector coins when I was doing my coins. I had all the numismatic coins. A lot of you remember when I was showing them numismatic coins with what? Chinese wall of China coins, all that stuff. I had all that crazy coin stuff, man. I had them hot behind coins. But they were like 2-ounce dips. The panda I had was a 5-ounce panda. It was $300 coin. But it was just a 5-ounce panda inside of a graded case and whatever. Bruh, no. 3 ounces is worth 24 times 3. Let's say 25 times 3. It's really 24.20 now. So, bada bing, bada boom, and that's what it is. I got you, bro, and that's good. A small purchase. You don't need a lot of gold, especially you buying it for the first time for your children, you know what I mean? But it's there as a hedge. I mean, if you run into a little issue, bam. Now, our coin shop, I'm not sure if other coin shops do it, but the coin shop I deal with, say for instance, I was trying to make an investment in something, and I ain't have enough capital to do it, right? Cash, moolah, whatever it took, blah, 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 not enough credit, whatever it might be. I might want to buy something for the studio. I need another one of them racks back there. Like that rack back there is worth $3,000. This rack right here is $3,000, right? The case that is in is $600. That piece right there is $9.99. That piece right there is $12.99. That piece right there is $2.99. That piece on the end is $6.99. That's a $3,000 rack. And then those two on the bottom, that rack right there is $300. And those two pieces are $2.99 a piece. So that whole 500 seeds rack is about almost $4,000. That's $4,000 back there. And it didn't just come dropping out the sky. So again, if I got to make some moves, I wouldn't sell it because I know I'm going to need it. Take it to the pawn shop. Drop it in the pawn shop. Drop it in the pawn shop for $5. Like I know it's worth $3. They want to offer me more because they hope I can't pay it back and lose it. No, I ain't dumb like that. I just need to make a move real quick. I know I can get the $5 back in a week. I just need the $5 right now. I need the $5 right now today because I want to buy a Guerlian fragrance or whatever. And it's $5 I gotta have right now. I don't have the plastic on it. I don't have no greenbacks. I need the $5. Take them that. How much you want? Well, we give you 15. It's worth $3. We give you 15. I ain't about to lose that joint. Something else might happen. Nah, dog. Give me $5 so I can take care of what I got to take care of real quick. And then, bam, I get the $5 back in a week or two. I'm coming back and get my stuff with the VIG on it. Give them $5.25. I got my stuff back. Well, that's what our coin shop does as well. So they take a minimum. The minimum you can get, it used to be $800. Now it's $1,000, right? Minimum is $1,000. So I can take my gold, which I can't say, but I do have guns up here. So I can take whatever it takes for me to get $1,000 in my gold, right? And silver. I got some silver too, right? Mostly 10. I like 10 ounces. I got rid of most of my 1 ounces and I got like 10 ounces, but I kept some of the 1 ounces too, just in case I want to break off. You know what I mean? But yeah, I take them joints to the shop. How much you want, Raj? Well, the minimum is $1,000, so give me $1,000. So how much gold or silver would I get them in combination or each? I give them $1,600 to get $1,000. Well, to get $1,000. You know what? I don't need $1,000. I just need $500. So I'm gonna take enough, but they only want you. They only gonna give you 1,000. Because again, they don't hope you lose it. I'm a faithful client. They don't hope I lose it, But I'm making it easy on myself. So if I need 500, I put the 500 away. I spend the 500. I need to get what I gotta get. And then once I get that 500 back, I go back to them and I take the 500 I didn't really need, take the other 500, give them $25, and now I got what I needed. I then made a business move. It's low end. I made a business move. I got another piece of equipment for the studio I need. I had a client coming in. Yo, man, you have the Pro Tools, flippity flap, skip, scappy, dippity dap. Nah, I ain't got that. Well, how we working? Yeah, well, I'm willing to book. How many hours you willing to book, bruh? I want to book a whole project. How many hours? I got a guy coming by tomorrow. I got a young man coming by tomorrow to talk some business, right? So he said, well, how much you want to book? I want to book 100 hours. All right, so 100 hours at $30 an hour is $3,000. But I don't have this piece of equipment that he really need to make the project work. I got to get maybe an auto-tune box. I might have to buy some software. I might have to buy something, right? All right, cool. All right, bam. Now, he might upfront me the money. I ain't got it right now because I got to make sure you're going to have the piece. I can't give you nothing until I know you got that because this project is dependent upon you having this auto-tune box, which we know. I'm just using something that you guys probably can relate to. Everybody know about auto-tune, right? I need to have it. Oh, I need a Nord synthesizer. Nord synthesizer, $5,000, right? Well, bro, you have to go somewhere else. They ain't buying a Nord synthesizer for nobody. They ain't happening. But let's just say, what I need for him to get him down here to do this project for $3,000, that's just a start. He might not even finish the project. You know what I mean? But we'll do it. $3,000 project, bam. I need to get that piece. How much is that piece? $500. click, bam. Couple pieces of gold, grab that dip, and bam, go and get what I need to get that project. So I know I strayed off. He's still, oh, you came in too late. Yeah, well, Christian will tell you what happened with the book. But I'm just saying, the whole thing about this whole situation is we can buy fragrances, and eventually these fragrances ain't going to be in the bottle, right? They're going to be empty, and you're just going to have some beautiful bottles left. Or, like me, when they get to a certain level, I sell them off. And the ones I really like this, I'll keep it because I know I ain't going to find this no more. Now, as I get lucky, like Esau. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to put this context about having talent, having skills, having money to be able to do what you want to do within this whole situation, right? You know, other people got other desires. You might not want to draw a picture for this woman that you meet to impress her, you know, even though that will impress her. And you never know what might happen because it is what it is. She's a beautiful woman. You can draw. Oh, he got talent. Bam. Oh, well, I got this too. I got a studio. Whatever it is. But when it comes to buying these juices, you got to be careful. It's not about buying $500 bottle of juices like people do. And we talked about that earlier, right? You know, I ain't paying no $500 for that. Just for the bottle to be empty later? Oh. So am I going to talk about it? Okay, yeah, I'm going to rap about it. Yeah, I got this joint, man. If I was to get it, it's on $500. You know, it is what it is. The mother going to look at me like I'm crazy. Rod, you spent $500 for a bottle. Yeah, man, that joint's fire, dog. I had to have it so I can talk about it. And I'm not going to be able to sell and get $500 back because everybody going to lowball me want to give me $350, right? So I'm not doing that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm all over the place, but I still got a whole mission of what I'm trying to say. I like fragrances, but I like my talent more. All right? If there's no fragrances left, I got enough talent to still hold on to whatever I do here with you guys, right? I got that. Now I took a break from where, okay, you talking to him about the book. Yeah. You know, and like I said, Christian's writing a book. Find a talent. I just want everybody to find a talent, man. I'm here not just to talk about fragrances. Some days I'm back here in the studio because I want you to realize that sometimes you just want talent. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying pick up a bass and start trying to play big one. I'm just saying do something outside of fragrances. You know what I mean? Even for those who are not on YouTube. I got that. Some people that collect fragrances, they don't care about YouTube and all that stuff. I'm talking about if you was to share this person with somebody, this video with somebody who just come into the game. Y'all know my thing has always been, I'm not a one-trick pony. I don't do fragrances. This is not my bread and butter. I'm not trying to get no money from Amazon or Flip-Flop or YouTube and all that stuff. They ain't buying nothing back here. This is hard work and dedication for 35 years and me getting paid for doing production for people. But I just think that, man, we got to look at this realistically. I mean, because fragrance is just something in a bottle. You didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and Esau, we made our fragrances. Esau got the Santiva. You know what I mean? So he come up here and we did the sit and sip thing. We need to do that too, bruh. We do sit and sip. Charles, I'm not sure if you ever did sit and sip, but we got to do sit and sip too, man. We got to go out there and make our own fragrance. I got 6 bottles and 3 room sprays. So we got to get up to sit and sip, man, and get up there and chill and, and make some fragrances too. There's just so much to do. You see what I'm saying? Butter Love. Well, I made Butter Love the same day that Esau made Santiva. You know what I mean? And Gina made a Pandemic Love. And Cheryl Twinkle Toes, she made what's her joint? Eat My Soul. We made our own fragrances. That's creative. If you're gonna do fragrances, then go up to a place where you can make your own fragrances. As this young lady, I had met her. We knew each other for a little while. We usually see each other, but we might dance or whatever. So I said, you know what? Let me turn you on to something. Like I wasn't trying to be a man or nothing. Turn somebody else onto it. She didn't know anything about it. Took up there and she loved it. She got up there and made her a fragrance, man. I paid for them. But you need to make, it was like, at that time, it was like a holiday thing going on. I think of something happening. And you need to buy 2 for, I think it was 2 for 50. 2 for 50 or 1 for 45 or something like that. So she's like, I'm gonna make me 2. And she really liked it. She liked it. She never made a fragrance in her life. These are the things we need to be teaching people and telling people about. My man, he's actually a singer. He's open mic. That boy can sing behind all. Ray Lamar. He the one who told me about Sit and Sip. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have known about Sit and Sip. Now he's working at Guitar Center. I'm trying to get the same Guitar Center he's working at to do something because I'm bored sitting around here. He said, why don't you go back there and work in the studio? So he's probably getting back to me, see if they're going to let me work in the studio at Guitar Center in Plymouth Meeting, right? But we'll see. But I'm just saying, man, there's more to life than just life. And because you only get one of these dips, you might as well go in. Do everything you want to do, man. I mean, the thing about it, I don't fly. I did enough flying when I was in the Navy. I worked on jets. I was on an aircraft carrier for 3 years of the 3 years I was there. So I traveled all over the country. I mean, all over the world. Not country. I was all over the world. Well, half the world. I was on Westpac. So I've done the flying. I've done Australia and Busan, Korea, and the Philippines 6 times, Hawaii 6 times, Singapore, Kenya. I've done that. I don't need to see no more. Nobody else's stuff. First of all, I don't want to get caught on somebody's boat going on a cruise and mess around there. You can't get off the boat for 5 days because somebody got sick. So I'm not getting on anybody's cruise boat, period. I'm not getting on anybody's plane because I know how to fly a plane in my brain. I know how a plane works though. Aileron, flaps, rotato. I know all about that. But I ain't trying to get down like that. My fellow Navy brother, East Pack. Oh, you East Pack? Man, I want to do an East Pack too, bro. I had every intention of doing the East Pack. But what happened, something happened, I had to leave the career alone, right? But I'll do West Pack. Then I was going to come back here. I was going to work in Warminster, Naval Air Development Center. And what I was doing, since you can probably relate, I was in charge of in-air refueling stores. I fixed the boxes, and this is very important. This is how much responsibility I had. I was responsible for $1 million aircraft. Oh, no, you wasn't. Hey, Raj, how would you responsible for $1 million aircraft? Huh? How would you responsible for $1 million aircraft? Well, sometimes airplanes or aircraft or jets or anything that's up there, AEs, the radar E2s, the jammers, the A6s jammers, they might be running out of fuel. So they got to send the K2 tanker up there, or the KC2, right there, right, brother? Send the KC2 tanker up there. Now you up there flying, flying, just dropping a couple bombs on some practice sites. You know, we have them playing war games. We used to like playing war games, man. You had to stay up like 25,000 hours playing war games. You could never go to sleep because of war games. And man, we playing war games. Yo, John, I mess around and freaking start running out of gas, right? Or fuel, or whatever we use. I forgot the name of the gas they use, right? Yeah, right. You got your plane. You was like, oh, snap, I've been having so much fun, I'm almost out of gas. How far are you away from the freaking ship? Like, not enough to make it if I don't get some gas from that K2 tanker. Well, there's a box inside all of these jets, and they're called refueling boxes. And what these boxes do, we tie them down with the twisty drink. We tie them down, and until they really need them, you don't take the tie off. I maintain them boxes. So you up in the joint, and you flying, you're like, yeah, buddy. And I used to work on the floater switches too inside the buddy stores. We call them buddy stores because you stored the extra fuel in the buddy stores. They were fuel, and if you need them, you turn on the box and then open up the valve, and then that box lets the plane go to where it needs to be going while it's in the store. It's not in the wings anymore. It's in the wings because it come out the buddy stores, but then it come out into the wing. I control that. So, I've never lost a plane. I never killed a pilot. He never had to eject from the plane. All the planes came back. Now imagine had that much responsibility that if you went to start that box and that box did not work, there's two things going to happen. Or it can just be one big mistake. You're either going to eject and the plane going to crash. I tried to get some gas, but the box didn't work. There's only one person that worked on that box for A-70 aircraft in Lemoore, California, and on the USS Constellation. and that was me. That's responsibility for your yams, right? But it was no pressure for me because I knew how to do what I was doing. My man Johnson gave it over to me. He left. He didn't want to be there no more. Bam. I ain't had to wear a uniform anymore doing that job. I was just getting regular dress. I like getting regular dress, just accept it. I don't like wearing uniforms. Couldn't wait to start driving buses and trolleys and all that stuff. I had to wear a uniform. Got to the yard, wear whatever I want to wear. I'm just that kind of dude, man. I'm not, yo, no, man, I want to wear no uniform. So, again, that's a lot of responsibility. DJ World can attest to it. You can attest to it. I just gave you the scenario. You in the sky, you done flew around dropping bombs all day, having fun, playing fighter games with your boys, and then you don't realize you ain't got no gas. So they send the K2 to you to give you some gas. The K2 lets out the net thing. And then you let your arm come out. For A7Es, the arms came out like this. But it came out on an angle. So it came out on an angle, it was like that. Right? It was out. But let's say for my hand could be an extra angle. It was like that. So then he got to fly the plane so the arm hit up in the KC neck. Connect. Get your gas, cuz. Get your gas. That's going to be $4.95 a gallon. I mean, I'll take care when you get back to the ship. Get your gas. Look down. You got the gas you need. Cool. Hit the unclick. Click, click, unclick. Click, let go. Bam. Arm go back in the jet. He takes his hose and put it back up in the plane. And dude live to make it back to the boat. Well, he might like, yo, I got enough gas to go back and do some more fighting again, cuz. I'm going back, pimp. Because I can't believe that freaking Tom Cruise almost sunk me, dog. I'm going back and get Tommy and his boy. I got shit stories with you, man. I'm full of stories, man. I'm 62 years old. I got lots of stories I can tell you. But I'm just trying to put this story in perspective is that when you have a lot of responsibility, a lot of you have responsibility with kids, families, you know, your family, not kids. You might have adults by now. But, you know, yeah, it's just your responsibility. You do something wrong, dog, ain't nobody eating because you're crazy behind tried to disconnect the dibbity dabbity from the joint in the crib, and you done messed it up. Now the whole house is in blackness. Can you fix it? No, because you never learn how to fix anything. Or you spray this fragrance on everybody while they sitting in the dark, but you can't fix the crib. This fragrance thing is very beautiful. It is fun. It costs us a lot of money, and it'll drag you down or to bring you up. But it's fun for us. It's a way for us to camaraderie with each other. We get to talk to each other, no matter how far we are across the countries and whatsoever. We get to talk here. We family right here, right now. We don't need 1,000 people here. We just need our family here, the people who've been here ever since the start. And that's what I like about doing these videos. Not just to be back here showing off this stuff, because I can be in my bedroom in the bed doing a video if I'm lazy. I be sitting up in the bed, yo, I'm wearing this today, dog. What y'all think? But I can do that. You know what I mean? But I like being back here because I got the light and everything. You know, I can play the music for y'all to hear and stuff like that. So it's all about y'all buying some music too. You know what I mean? So you know, I like, man, I really care for you guys, man. To the muscle, to the heart, bro. Y'all my peeps, man. And just always know I'm always gonna be real with you from the door. And if I have some information I can provide for you, like these generators here, or like buying you some prepper stuff, man, make sure you got enough food for your family if the light goes out, all this stuff. And that's what I do. I prepped a long time ago. I maxed out a credit card prepping because I ain't had the money. I got me a credit card and I prepped that joint out. You know what I'm saying? But that's something I'm going to need. I'm not going to care about the card. Oh, your bill is due. Yeah, but it's not going to happen because there's no lights in the whole country. So you're not getting the bills because I can't send it to you if I wanted to because I can't transfer anything over the internet because the internet is down too. So don't call me about no payment. How you even calling me and the electric is off? In the meantime, though, I'm in here. I'm a little nervous. The light's off. How long are they going to be off? But until then, I got a generator I can plug a lamp into. I can plug my hot plate into. I can boil some water. If it get too cold up here to heat it on, I got a tent and I got a sleeping bag and I got these coverings. It's like aluminum cover and they cover you down to like 32 degrees Celsius. So I got that and a sleeping bag and a tent in my living room because it's too cold. And I invite a friend over. I got it's a tent for two and we ain't doing no nasty. So it'll probably be a female, because she'll be scared anyway. She don't want to do no nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. Yo, you all right? No, I'm scared over here. You're going to be all right? I'll be all right. All right, here I come. And I'll come and get somebody, and I love to stay over here and help them out. We got to help each other out, man. And that's what I try to do. No matter what I do, I try to help y'all out. Anyway, that's about it. We're going to get ready to chill, drink another glass of wine. And since we're not getting together tomorrow, I don't need to go to bed early, but I will be going to King of Prussia because I have to return the Le Labo set. I bought 2 Le Labo sample sets. And I'm going to turn the music down. Yeah, I bought 2 Le Labo sample sets. I really only wanted to buy one, but they was like $85. They weren't even on sale. You know what I mean? And I can just as well take it back tomorrow and say I don't want it because I ended up getting a $10 Nordstrom note. So now I can really say, all right, cool, I buy it back and use a Nordstrom note and I put $10 back on the card. I can do that. You know, just be doing it. But I think I want to go out there because I want to smell, I don't know, man. Going out Neiman's and smelling stuff, I mean, Nordstrom's just a waste of time. Only thing they really have up in there is Tom Ford and Le Labo. So they don't really have a lot of stuff up in that bad boy. But, you know, I want to smell, I kind of tried to smell a little bit more of the Mind Games because I bought the Amber set and I was thinking about buying another one. I mean, it's $185. I'm thinking sooner or later, they're going to have that discount. Spend $200, get 50 off. Instead of like the last time I got mine, I'll spend $250 and get 50 off. Which I'm like, dang, man. I had to buy an extra bottle of Joe Malone wood sage and sea salt to make it up to $250. And then when they gave me my 50 off, it was like $212 for both of them, right? Which wasn't bad. But I know the sale grade come up, but I'm looking at some sneaks, man. I want some more Lubies. Now I saw some friggin' sparkly silver spike Lubies up there, man. They're doing the fire. They're doing like 4 right now. They might be 400 or 500. I'm just assuming that maybe they'll come down to about 3, 3.5. I'm gonna grab them dips because they're regularly $9.95. So I might grab them dips, you know, at 3. So I would rather buy me some sneaks because when the juice runs out the bottle, which probably not because I got so many, like y'all got so many, then I'll still have them doggone shoes. Because they like it when I wear them Lubies I had. Man, they like when I wear those. I mentioned that the other day, right, when I was doing my sneaker video and all that stuff. Young bucks love when I wear them. Man, bruh, those are drip. I was like, what is drip, dog? Tim Jones fire. I mean, what you... All right. They dope. Come on, man. Just say they look really nice. Freaking extracurricular words. All right, that's enough of me flip-flapping. I rarely play this joint, so I figure I'd hit it in the shorts real quick before I call it a night, all right? So I got to get ready to go. Thank y'all very much for keeping me company, stopping by. I hope I was keeping y'all company, too, with a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But let's stay up on it. Let's stay focused. Buy some juices from time to time. Have some fun. Talk about it. But be prepared for anything. For anything. And the reason I mentioned that because he mentioned buying gold and silver for his peeps, for his son. So, you know, make sure you do that for your kid. You know what I mean? I got a couple people to buy silver. They never had a piece of silver in their life. A good friend of mine, she went and I took her to the shop and she bought a Superman coin. Now, it's just an ounce, $25, but she paid $75 for it because it was a Superman coin. You know what I mean? And that's the stuff I used to do, you know. But she didn't buy it for herself. She gave it to her granddaughter. Now, it's only really worth $35 because when it comes down to it, you need to cash it in. They don't care if it got Superman, Batman, Aquaman, my man. They don't care. You're only getting what silver is worth that day. And that's the spot price. That's what you're going to get. Just $75, you're going to lose it. But it's for her granddaughter. And her granddaughter wants something cute. Just make sure your granddaughter don't lose it. You know what I mean? I got little joints I keep in my wallet. and I give away to people, and I'm gonna be done when y'all show y'all this.
Tell me what you want. More funk, more flow, that's what you want. Tell me what you want.
So y'all know that I just carry a coin in my pocket every day. It's not a lucky coin. It's just a coin. You never know. Things might happen out in the street. I might not be here. And now I got the man at the border or something. I know, yo, bro, man, I need something to eat, man. I've been out here for 2 days, dog. Can't get back to my crib. Whatever. You know, blah. Yo, can I get something, man? You got something? You got something? And there we go. Now, this is a special piece. This is an ounce, but it is and I showed this a couple times to y'all. This is what we call, a kookaburra. Australian kookaburra coin. And just because Australian coin don't mean it's still not worth the silver. In fact, this coin would be more than the spot price of a coin because this is a coin from a country, as opposed to buying regular silver bullion, which has no eccentric value besides the fact that it's silver. Whereas when you're buying Eagles, Canadian maple leaves, Krugerrands, Britannicas, when you buying those, now you get a little extra viggy because them bad boys are worth something because the countries represent these coins. Now, they can go from being very expensive coins for the country to just minuscule dips. Like this is special because it has an anniversary date on it from 19-something to 2015. So it's going to be a little bit more, but not in the time of trouble. It's going to be whatever silver is worth. Now, if you're a collector and say, Raj, y'all saw that coin you had, man, I really need to have that. That's the kookaburra joint from Australia. Fat piece, fat 1 ounce. I got a head. I can't find it nowhere. All right, how much you want to give me, dog? All right, I know what the vig is, 25. All right, but it's a kookaburra. Most kookaburras go for about 30, 35, but that's a special anniversary kookaburra. So I give you 35 for it. All right, cool. Give me 35, pimp. It's good. I'll put it in the mail out to you, blah, 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 with a couple other something else. You know what I mean? That's how I do. How I also try to get people into silver is when I go out and eat, I make sure I got all my money. Thought I lost $250 the day I was in the car. I was supposed to put it in the bank, but the bank didn't take deposits today. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, with that being said, well, there you go. So, you know, I paid a tip, but aside from paying a tip for great service, good food at Firebirds, I've only done it at Firebirds. I've never done it anyplace else. She came over. I said, do you have any silver? And she was like, well, no. I said, and I'm talking about silver jewelry. I said, do you have any silver? She was like, no, I don't have any silver. I break them off a piece or two, and I give it to them. I said, this is what you're going to do. You're going to start collecting silver. Take this silver, and you keep it. So this is what we call, you break them off. I got bigger ones, too. I got 10-gram bars, too. These are 1 gram. I have a 100-gram, 10-gram joint. They're bigger pieces. I'm not giving those away. But say for so, I will break this off. They're breakable. So you bend it off, break it, right? This costs me some money. These aren't cheap. This costs money. These joints cost grip. That's about more than an ounce right now. But let's see. How many grams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 32. So it's 32 grams. Whatever 32 grams is, that's how much this is as far as towards an ounce, right? It might be a little bit less, might be a little bit more short. So what I do is I take it and I break them off a 2-piece. First I gave 1. I said, nah, 1. Yeah, I ain't gonna be inspired by 1. So when I came back the next time, I gave her another one. Now she has 2. So now what I do is, if somebody, it looks like they got a bit of sense and they might listen, they might just really follow up on this. Maybe they won't. But still, I'm trying to get people into the game. I like to give as much as I like to receive, right? That's what I do. I do thrift stores. I buy stuff from thrift stores back in the day, and I took it right back to them and didn't take a receipt, didn't write it off in taxes. Because I got it, I can give it back. Now you got money twice. I bought it from you, and now you get to resell it to somebody else. And now you're making more money. Good for you. Thank you. 2 little grams. Here you go. Now you got some silver. Now what you're going to do with that silver was look into silver. and there's a silver shop, you know, at such and such, Edelman's. I'll probably send them to Edelman's. But there's a couple other silver shops or coin shops around Philly. But mainly Edelman's is where I do my business at, right? So when you're ready, you know, maybe a coin might cost you maybe $30 for your first time. Buy you an ounce. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you got to start somewhere. As for me, I started out with $400 worth. I had $400. I grabbed up $400. I think I sold something, actually. I might have sold a bass or a guitar because I really wanted to get into it. So I sold a bass or whatever I got. I got like $400 for the bass or the guitar. I took that money and I bought it from Atmex. I bought the Indian dips. They call them Indian buffaloes. I bought like $400 worth of buffaloes. They come in a cat, or maybe 300. They come in a joint like that. Grabbed them, they came here. I said, I need more, man. I need more. So you can start off with just one. But eventually you're going to have to find yourself maybe every week, instead of wasting money, take that $30 and go buy you a coin. Now, again, the thing is it might go down in value. There's a good chance it might go down in value. You might buy the 25 and it dips all the way down to 18. Don't stop. Don't sell it. This is the better time to buy. You call it, and of course, DJ know what they call it. They call it buy the dip. You buy the dip. So you might have bought corn for $25 last week. And now next week, now silver is $18 an ounce. You don't get discouraged. Hey, I don't want this no more. Because you take it back. Remember, you bought it 25. Now it's 18. See what I'm saying? Then you got you taking a hit. So forget about that. Oh, I'm about to run out of power. You taking a hit. Don't don't sell it. You keep that piece. You got to take the L on that because eventually it's going to come back up like it did. Now it's back up to 24. So if you bought for 25, you're only losing $1. Whereas when it was 25, went down to 18, you're losing $7. But you're not really losing a lot of money because it's just that one piece that you lost $7 on, and it's that big. You see what I'm saying? So that's you know what I mean? It's like stocks. You know, I got several stocks. I got Tesla stock. You know, I got a little bit of a BlackRock evil stock, you know, and I got some Apple, and I got some Nike. Those are four I have. I liquidated all the rest of them. Then I got some FSM stock. That's Fonseca mining stock. So I got a mining stock. They mining for silver, and they making money. So I'm throwing all my money over into Fonseca so they can find that silver so I can get paid. So I got paper silver. I got silver that I can give away to somebody who want to get into silver. And that's what you do. But you buy the dip. If it goes down to 18, by Monday, because I can't buy nothing today, right? If it goes down to 18, bruh, I'm at the shop. And if it go down to 18 and gold stays at 2020, I'm trading in a 5-gram piece. I don't like giving away my 10 grams and my 20 grams. That's much more money. But I might have an extra 5 gram laying around here. I'm getting my 5-gram gold, that's $300-something, and I'm picking up that doggone silver at 18. Now you're still in the game. Because you're buying low. You're taking an asset you already had that's in your hand, not a stock. You know, you can liquidate stocks. Like I liquidated some of my Schwab stock. And when I liquidated that, it went right to my account. I was surprised. I'm like, yo, I sold that dress. I don't need that anymore. Oh, they ain't doing nothing. I kept up. So I got Schwab stock. I got E-Trade stock. I ain't doing that. They ain't going nowhere. Bob. In my account the same day with Schwab. E-Trade, it takes a couple of days for you to get your money. You know what I mean? And I got the $2.99 tax return time. It's whatever, man. But I'm just saying, you got to have equal streams of income as far as whether you want to do stocks, Bitcoin, gold or silver, and don't, because I had some platinum, palladium, if you really got some real money, rhodium, you know, whatever. But nobody's going to give you $10,000. You done saved up $10,000 and bought your first ounce of rhodium for $10,000, and now you need some money. Who's going to give you $10,000 for an ounce of rhodium? Nobody. So you buy fractional. And again, when I started getting into gold, I was buying fractional gold. I was buying tenths. I bought like 22 tens. Now, 22 tens came to about $2,400. But an ounce of gold at that time was only 21. but I paid the extra $300 VIG because they were fractional. They was tenths. So you got to pay the extra VIG. But at least I had an ounce and a couple of tens worth of gold. I got rid of all of them. And I had some nice ones too. I had some colored joints and all that. I had color on them. They were all state coins. I mean, they all were country coins, but some of them had giraffes on them whatsoever. It didn't make a difference to them. I mean, it is what it is. A tip is worth this today, 185. They usually 225. We give you 185 because the joint dip. Now I should have waited till they went up. Silver went up. I probably would have came out even. But I was just trying to get out of them. I was trying to get my numismatic coins, all them fancy silver coins. I dumped all that stuff and I bought kilos. Bought like 5 kilos worth of silver. That's what I did. So, man, it's a decent game. Depends on if you have a margin account or not. If you have a margin account, the fund's available right away. Okay, that's what it was then. So I had a margin account. Wait, last year to wait till closing the account to settle. Right. Yeah, that's what E-Trade does. They try to do a top 20 of the newest joints that you sniffed over the past year, Raj. Do a top 20 of the newest joints I've sniffed over the past 2 years. Actually, it's like, well, because it's really small reading. I'm far back than y'all think I am. I'm like, all right, this is how long it's taking me to come and hit you upside the neck. So I'm about 3-4 feet away. So I'm just saying it to say I can't see the writing too well. Actually, I thought you were doing the jeans. I thought you were going to say, do the top 20 newest jeans you bought. I saw jeans. I got close to see Jones. So, man, look, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. That's what it's all about. So, yes, I will do it. Can't do it tonight because I only got 15% left on this tablet. I use my tab. My tablet is much clearer. I used to use my phone, and that was just whack. So I use the tablet. I try to keep it charged up. But it's hooked up to my audio thing right now. This is my audio piece that bam, bam, bam. See? It's going through that. And that's how y'all hear me directly on the mic. I can unplug it and charge it, but you won't hear the music. And I want y'all to hear the music and all that stuff. So that's why I'm using this. But we'll do that, heaven willing, we'll do that. I'll do it tomorrow. Since nobody want to get together tomorrow down in Virginia, at Tyson's, Christian, Esau, Charles. I wonder why we just don't jump in somebody's car, Charles's car, because he has a hybrid. You have a hybrid, right, C-Money? Just jump in your car, man. I'll pay the gas. Yeah, you got a hybrid. I'll pay the gas. I'll pay for the battery, charge up and stuff. Anyway. And right on down, bro. Let's meet up tomorrow, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing tomorrow. Let's go. All right, forget it. Now, I can't go tomorrow because I got to take this dripping bottle back of shot, whatever that was, honey tobacco. So I can't do it tomorrow. Anyway, I hope I provided a lot of content for you guys tonight. Just not talking about fragrance, talking about a little bit of everything else. He said, nah, juice, brother. Yeah, so, I'll try to do it tomorrow. I got a client coming through tomorrow. Want to talk about doing a project, which will pay for some more juices. I don't know what I do with my money. Once I get it, I do what I want. So that's what it is. So yeah, I'm giving away coins. I'm giving away little trinkets to people, especially at restaurants. Want a tip? Yeah, I give them a tip. I say, but this is a better tip than me giving you dollars because this will get you started in silver. And then you take your tips. You made like $100 in tips. Spend a little bit of that and go buy your ounce of gold. Ounce of silver. Ain't buying no gold. Buy your ounce of silver. Chill. Stop being a habit. You should be buying an ounce of silver every week. Every week. You definitely spend $25 on something a week. Easily. Me, I spend $25 for a meal. That's why I bought me some Chinese food tonight. Charles, C-Money. I went to Hong Kong Garden, dog. 2 nights in a row, Hong Kong Garden. I can't keep buying these juices and going out and spend $30 a day. Because then I'm going to get upset and say, man, I just spent $30 after the tip and all that stuff, man. I could have put that towards a bottle of juice. That's all I was thinking today. Chinese tonight, I wasn't going to Plaza Azteca in Plymouth Meeting, because I get a good meal there, for a good price. But I said, nah, man, I'm going to go buy Hong Kong Garden. Pay $7 for this lo mein, veggie lo mein with extra onions, and it tasted great. even though in about an hour, it's gonna act like I didn't eat anything. But yeah, man, and I wasn't gonna go around the Jewels and do a little dance. I got my friend around there, talking about ain't nobody dancing. I ain't going nowhere. Stay my behind the house. I was out enough. So tomorrow, like I said, I gotta go and take that back to Saks, and then I think I'm gonna jump back in the car, ride up to King of Prussia, take that drawing back, take that sample kit back. I think I might take the sample kit back, then rebuy it for $75 instead of $85. Use my $10 Nordstrom note, because I can't think of anything else I want to buy that I want to use a $10 Nordstrom note. You know what I mean? And unfortunately for me in this, I'm gonna lose the opportunity to use this $50 Saks card. $50. But this joint was leaking, and if it's leaking, can't do anything about it. I got to go. Got to go back. So now I could use that $50 Nordstrom card towards them doggone $300 friggin' Burberrys I was looking at for $474. But you got 31 days to use it, and I'm sure them sneaks about to go down because everybody about to do that extra 25% off to 40%. Now I'm getting to some Burberrys or something. Right, that's all you do is think about clothing. Yes, sir. Because women like a well-dressed, fresh-smelling dude. A single, don't have any children, well-dressed, nice-smelling dude. You know what gets me about that, though, man? All right. My last thing I'm saying, my little beef. It's amazing to me that women get upset, some, because I don't want to be involved with them because they have children. And it's not like they have just children. They be having like 90-year-old children. Well, my child, that's an adult. I don't mess with women who have adults still living with them. I tell them, man, you can be beautiful. You can be gorgeous. You can want to, you know what I mean, on the holler at your boy. Might even want to think about getting married. But if you have children that are freaking 34 years old, 25 years old, 25 years old, that's the limit. And I don't even like that. Anything under 25, in between 20 and 25, they working on getting out and leaving. I am not dealing with a woman who got dudes, boys living with them. I'm not doing that, man. No, get a grip. I know this sister, she's older than I am. Her son is like 50 years old, came back to live home. Now, things happen. I got that. I understand that. But all these kids were trying to be progressive. They on Instagram and flip the gram and you fool and flake book acting a fool like they got it going on, and they still live with their parents. Now, some of the females I can deal with, but I know two females can't live together too long. Like they said, two women can't be having menstrual cycles in the same crib. No, it ain't gonna happen. So women can't wait to leave. Girls can't wait to leave. They be out. They gonna deal with it. But dudes want to stick around with mommy. Nah, man, get out of here. Nah. But they get ready to leave. Well, call me when they leave. You ain't in no rush, are you? Because I ain't in no rush. Call me when their freaking grown behinds are out the door. 30 years old, still living in the house. 30, 40. Her son came back home, got 50-something years old. Ma, I need to move back in. Again, things happen. I got that. I understand that. I'm a dude. When I got my divorce, I had to move back in the crib for a minute. But I couldn't wait to get out. Got my apartment down North Philly, living on Lehigh Avenue. C-Money can relate to that. With my behind down 11th and Lehigh. That's crazy. That's crazy for me to move down there. I came from Northeast. Had my own crib in the Northeast. Sold that joint. Had to move all the way down to what's called freaking North Philly. But I was down North Philly with a freaking Porsche and a Lexus. Can you believe that? A convertible Porsche and a Lexus down North Philly. Wasn't nobody messing with me though. I had a convertible. I used to leave the top down. 11th and Silver or 11th and Lehigh. C-Money. You don't leave nothing down, no top down. I leave the top down and take a nap and get back up, and it'll be dark outside and nobody would touch my car. You know why? Because I never worried about anybody touching my car. I never worry about nobody touching my car. See, if you start thinking about things, your mind is very powerful. Not only just for your health. I mean, your mind can make you healthy. I don't struggle with it. I work on it. People say, I struggle with that. Nah, I work on it. I work on it by trying to do the best I can to take care of myself. So if anything happened, and I'm in the hospital, whatever, if it happens, then I can say, well, at least I tried my best, right? But if you're out here just tearing yourself up, eating the wrong foods, eating fast food every day, blah, 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 then you should expect for something to happen to you. And that's when you like, yo, man, something may happen. You know what I mean? Whatever. Or if I did this, somebody might mess with my car. So, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Never even thought about it. Left the top down on a Porsche. Went to 11 Lehigh, like you said, in the battle zone. It wasn't that bad then, though. We talking about, when I got my divorce in 2006. Yeah, 2006. It wasn't really that bad, though, C-Money. But it was down here, though. I mean, I came from living on Rising Sun in Alcott. But then they put Section 8 up there, and me and her broke up. I was ready to get from up there, too. I can't live around Section 8, cuz. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be bougie, but everything was up there was fine up at Rising Sun in Alcott. You ain't had to put no gates. There was no gates on the Chinese food store. There's no gates on the pizza shop. Soon as doggone which car moved up there, Section 8 moved up there, they start putting gates on everything. Get out there for my property value go down. Bought that house for $69,800 and sold the house for $125,000. And that's when I bought the Porsche. And more studio gear, of course. Know what I mean? And put the studio in my mom's crib. You know what I mean? So I can monitor my mom and my dad. Kept the studio down there, did big business down there with the majors and whatsoever. And then I'll come home to 12th and Lehigh. 11th and Lehigh. You know what I mean? With the Porsche and the freaking Lexus. A Lexus, LS450 or LS400 or something I had. Yeah, man. Stop it, dog. Just like Tarjay with the gates. right? Yeah, man. Yeah. But, you know, I just think that, you know, we as adults, man, we got to, especially men, man, we got to stop being sucked about coochie. I mean, and sisters, women who might look at this, but they won't. There's mostly homies that are here. Y'all got to stop. I mean, if you're single and you got a girl, that's one thing. All right, that's fine. You know, I don't condone it. I'm not going to condone it. It happens. I'm not going to condone it. But I'm just saying, man, we got to stop being held hostage by these Beyonce chicks who think it's all about their body, it's all about their cootie. You know what I mean? Because they might be beautiful, but they can get diseases too. So, it's got to be more to life than about finding a nice honey who got some nice cootie and you dragging around, because you best believe somebody else like her too. In fact, 3, 4, 5 dudes might be liking her. And I'll tell you how many exes she done left behind who trying to get back with her. We got to start practicing the art of being alone. If you're single. Like, for me, I would be alone if I wasn't talking to you. I'll probably be in there looking at some documentaries, of course, looking to see what gold and silver is doing, make sure we ain't, you know, your boy up there ain't messed up the economy, you know, because, you know, you probably sleep all day. Amen. Then there's people destroy the economy and getting us in wars and stuff. You know, I be checking that stuff out. I need to know what's going on. I'm older now. I need to know what's going on. Right? I'm retired. I need to know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So I had no time to waste. So if I wasn't back here with y'all, I might have started to work on the track. Or I'm going to work on the track. I mean, I want to make a music for this fragrance right here. Because I told the young lady I met today, the producer, the movie producer, that I was thinking about making songs for fragrances. So I might make a song for Baklava Royale. But I won't call it Baklava Royale. I'll make a song about something else that reminds me of Baklava Royale. Like, this smells like cookies and stuff like that, right? Like pastries, right? So I might make a song about a female that smelled like pastries when she came over. I don't know. Whatever it is. Make a song and then just mention like my Navatus, have my boy come in and do a spit. That's what I do. I have my man Frederico, who's coming over here tomorrow. He's a rapper. He was on one of my albums. Yo, dog, when we do that, I want you to spit, and just spit with Baklava, you know, Royale from Navatus. So then we get to the bridge, right? We in the hook. Yeah, boy, Girl, you know I love you. I wanna be there too. You smell like a bakery. Hey, and then he come in. Yeah, baklava never tooth. Make it get down cause you spraying more juice. I gotta have it. You know I need you. And he good at that. You know what I'm saying? So I can write a song and a couple songs, there'll just be a spit in between that we'll talk about the juice that I'm talking about. But then it might be somewhere I can write a line somewhere within the song, you know, like baklava, you know what I mean, Royale, you know, because it's done all the time. People advertising music all the time. You just don't hear it, right? You know, like I mentioned that to her. She was talking about, Shelly was talking about somebody who did it. I forgot who she was talking about. But if you remember, and I remember this back in the day when Drake and Jay-Z got together. And they was talking about, yo, Tuscan Ford. And what they say about Tuscan Ford? I mean, Tuscan leather. I got to clip my nails. What did they say about Tuscan leather? Smells like a brick. What did they mean by a brick? That rock. What do you mean by that rock? That brick. So they put in a song, yo, it smells like a brick, you know. So you can do that. It wasn't about that, but they use that, you know, that what do you call that? Whatever, you know, smells like a brick, Tuscan leather, you know. So here's what it is. But most important part is, yeah, I can do it because I got the stuff to do it, right? So maybe I'll do that. And then I'll do the top 20. No, I'm going to do top 20 joints I just bought. Shoot, I just bought about 11, bruh. That's going to be easy. Oh, them be doggone fresh and new. I done bought about 20 already within 3 weeks. That's Nia's fault. That's Nia God's fault. That's Perfumology fault. That's bananas. All right, so that's it, y'all. I need that oud one around one. When I call you around one, can you spray the oud? I'm feeling like Bruckner. Make me feel like I'm luckier than, you know, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Make a rap. I'll put some songs to it. All right, how about that? Make a rap about your favorite juice, and I'll give you the music. Not for free. I got to go, man. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all know what it is. Be a leader, not a follower. Stay away from the foolishness. Separate yourself from the rest. Keep it heavenly. Just means stay away from the foolishness. And practice being alone. Practice meditating. It's a good thing. I meditate throughout the day easily. Y'all won't even know I'm meditating. You know what I mean? I be buying a fragrance doing breaths. Doing my 4-7-8 practice. While I'm doing this, I'm in the shop. Now, when you meditate, you're supposed to be mindfulness that you're not really thinking about anything. But there's times you got to meditate and breathe even when you're doing something. Breathing exercise is good. So try this. If you guys, some of you might have high blood pressure out there. Some of you might be going through a little stress from time to time. What? 4, 7, 8, and then I'm out of here. Ready? 4, 7, 8. You chilling. You can relax. You can sit straight up in your chair, put your hands in your lap, either up or down. Do what you got to do. You just chilling. Or me, when I get up in the morning, first thing in the morning when I wake up, thank heaven, bam, 4, 7, 8. Let's get it. Taking 4. The count register is going to be like this. Bam, 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 bam. Ready? Here we go. In 4. Hold it for 7. Let it out for 8. Purse your lips so it don't go out too fast. Breathe in 4 again. Four, 7, 8, yo, you be chilling, man. Your heart rate might go down. You might be a little ant whatsoever. What it is allowing you to breathe only a certain amount of times per minute. And if you do the 4, 7, what's going on, Jerry? Long time no see, bro. If you do the 4-7-8, I think it allows you to breathe like maybe 8 times a minute. When you stressed out, you breathing like 25 times a minute. And you don't even know it. You just breathing. You don't even know it. I'm just exaggerating it so you just know what it is. But you do that 4-7, you can't do it because you're busy holding for 7, breathing out for 8. If you did that per second, that means 4 plus 7 is 11 plus 8 is 19. That's 19 seconds out of 60 seconds that you have per minute. So you divide 19 into 60, which is roughly how much? 19 times 2 is what? 38? So if we said 19 times 4, that's really 4 breaths a minute. Slows down your heart rate, calms you down, but try not to think about anything. Close your eyes. Sometimes you do it with your eyes open. It all depends on where you at. Just do it. Sit in the car. You waiting for the light. You probably can knock one off real quick. Then try to get a deuce in. Because it's very important for you mask wearers to understand. You breathe in oxygen. The only oxygen we have, depending on where you live, is 21%. Oxygen, because I work with LOX in the Navy, LOX is 100%. You breathe in LOX, you high as a kite. All right, but you need it when you're flying, right? Because you're doing G's, right? But that's cool. But if you're wearing a mask, it's important that you get rid of the carbon monoxide that's within your lungs. So when you wear a mask, just to say, you might wear a mask because you're painting. I'm not saying for the virus thing. You're painting. You might have a cold. Maybe you want to get anybody your cold. It's a good idea to wear a mask, right? But you're breathing in like, so you're breathing in not 20% of air because your mask is taking up the oxygen, right? So you breathe that in, you hold that in, and then you breathe out. Your lungs are emitting the carbon monoxide that's inside your lungs. But it's not going anywhere because it's in your mask. So you're breathing it right back in. Now your lungs become carbon monoxide overtaken, and now you start losing your breath. So the best thing to do if you're going to wear a mask and you're not around anybody, don't wear a mask. If you're in the car, don't put no mask on in the car. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to wear a mask, you're in the market. Oh, man, speaking of the market, man, I got to go and get me some water from the market. Yeah, go on it, mess around with y'all. And it's about to stop anyway. Breathe, and just let it down. Now breathe out your nose so you can get that carbon out, bruh. And females, all right, I'm out. I got to go get, I do have to go out. I got to go get some water from the market. And it's right around the corner. I can actually walk, but we're not doing that. We are driving. I got to go. It's about to stop. Later, y'all. Holla at your boy.